The Out There channel.
Please sub and share.
Searching for the truth. UFOs, aliens, greys and ufology. Real images, real stories, real videos, real cases, researched and investigated by professionals in the field and cutting-edge discoveries. Multiple witnesses, abduction accounts brought to you by Team The Out There channel. Good to be back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Action.
Okay, looks like we're up and running. I wasn't sure whether I was going to do it. Woke up really sick this morning in the tummy and spent a wee bit of time on the toilet. But I'm feeling a wee bit better now. Can't predict, and also I was in a lot of pain. I'm not sure if I can ever get better. I just got this pain going right through my head at the moment. So let's kick this off then. What we got? Blue Chicken, how's it going? Michael, Mike King of Scotland. The second king of Scotland. The real king of Scotland, I should say. Yeah, okay. I need to mute that. I'll just type up some side stuff as well. Yeah, see if anyone joins us. Does anyone want to come on mic at all? Microphone. Up and running, yeah. Let me just bear with me for a wee while till I get my bearings. Okay, so looks like I munted that up last night too. What's it? Got the wrong number there. I don't know. What are we doing? So I've got 2 copies of it. Okay, that's the one we're after. Unfortunately, you can't see what I'm doing on the other screen, but I'm trying to post this up here. The title for today's show: Lazy Sunday, Lazy Sixth Sunday. Keep going until I'm dead, huh? Let's see an idea. So I've been in touch with Earl this, last night, saying can he try out these UFO stalker links. Remember we had lots of trouble with showing the videos and images. I'm still getting access denied. So Earl tries it, right, and he says there's nothing wrong, and it comes up straight away for him. So I'm not sure what's different, that he's got different Let's see. But it's very annoying because he's a MUFON investigator, right? So if it works for all MUFON people, maybe they got logged in, right? And it's got a cookie set that's the program, the other web page is using, maybe. But then again, they're all using Apple products, and I notice the access denied goes to Amazon S3 as they call it, which is like storage, you know, where you can upload lots of stuff to their system and pay a monthly fee, right? So they put what they've done is they pull it off their normal database and the images and upload it to Amazon for UFO Stalker, because they had a bit of nosy round with the code, right? Pin that message. So if I'm getting access denied, then that means it's either going to be blocking my IP address by Amazon, because the website runs up, right? So that they haven't blocked it on their website level, but they've blocked it on. So this one, if it's a cross-site cookie or something like that, they're trying to use for Amazon. I'm not too sure. I've tried it on lots of different browsers. Let's see. Let's just bring it up again. So what I found out is you can actually get access to the images on the main database on this link here, which reports the last 20 sightings. So it gives us something to go with. And you can see there's lots of images being posted. And you go to the main site and reload it. They got all this fancy graphics that works with apps, right? I'm not sure how well if I tested it under Windows 10 general operating system, but you can see here, I would say, wouldn't this be the last? See, it doesn't even seem to sort it properly, does it? It looks like it's all over the place. Instead of that being the last 20 like the other link, it looks like it's all over the place. Makes no sense to me. Why is that not sorted also the same as the database, the main database? And there's no images there according to those, and that's just useless, you know. I would have thought it would have been these ones on the screen. Right, and none of them got images. You click on them. So that looks like the last 20 there, doesn't it? But it's hard to know, because it seems to show more as you move around, doesn't it? Sometimes. See, there you go. Suddenly more pop up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, suddenly got another 20 pop up. And I bet none of them have got images. Not for me, maybe for other people it has. See if you can find any images on your one there. Let me know on your browser, because I don't think it's going to be blocking New Zealand IP address.
Bacon sandwich.
Oh, you can do me a sandwich and I'll see if I can nibble on it. Yeah, a bit of bread might help. But yeah, see, click on that link, guys. You're in different locations, right? You're in Australia, chicken, and Mike, you're in Scotland, so that's UK IP address. It should be. Are you getting any of those at all? So there's no way to sort this either. Should be able to click on media, right? And you should be able to sort it with the ones that have got images, like through like a normal database, right? It's really annoying. So let's go into another page here. 25. Okay. Taking a wee while to load it. Oh yeah, we got one that's got an image here. Okay, so let's click on that one. Black triangle. And we got an image. How about that? Okay, are we just lucky? So that's not access denied, so why is that one working? Yeah, let's and if we go back, guess what? Keeps going back to page 1 again. So that's so stupid. Should remember your last location between pages. This is the problem with using code only. You can see you got all this hover effect and all that sort of stuff. You don't need it. It's this extra processing. Hey Dan, how's it going? My browser blocks the links on the site because they are dangerous links. Who said it's dangerous? UFO stalker is dangerous. Maybe people that are running the MUFON are dangerous, but I'm not sure about the UFOs. Use McAfee. I'm using Avast, but I got mostly it turned off, especially on the web side of things, because they always now trying to censor things wrongly. It's not. So anyone else having any luck with UFO stalker, or is it just me? Maybe it's just New Zealand that's blocked. So I'm not too sure how you get around that, Dan, unless you can load a VPN, of course, and get around your security that way. No doubt you're probably logged into a guest account and parent control on it. So I go 25 and then go next. It's still not. How do I get to the next 25? Oh, here we go. It's finally doing it. No. That's it. It had a next button before. So there's only 25 pages for the month. Is that what it's saying? Okay, let's go back one page then. Here we go. Got 2 images there. Let's have a look at that one. And we got the ghosted video. Okay, so is anyone... looks like there's something else here, like a picture. So that's access denied, isn't it? So as I get that. And the reason I know it's access denied, if I right click on that and say copy link normally, copy image address. So it's definitely an image there. If I load that into another tab, the address of it, I get this. Access denied. And you can see it's going to the link up here, CloudFront, which is part of Amazon's S3, right? Media 21, and it's got a case number, and then it's got the screenshots. And someone's done a flight radar image there, but we ain't going to see it because we've got access denied. So let me just paste that one and see if you have any luck getting that one for us. Because we're going to have to try and solve this, because now I can send it on to Earl. Maybe he can get stuff fixed for us. You never know. So yeah, what do you get on that one? Do you get a blank? And this one here is also access denied. The reason I know that is if I go right click and say copy video addresses, so because you can see it's come up with a player window, right? So obviously it's all dimmed here because it hasn't got access. But if we copy the video address and put it into a browser, just like we did before, we get the same thing. Access denied. It's got a host ID or a crest ID. So obviously, if you're not part of MUFON, you're screwed. And you can see it's going to an MP file here from the database that should have been copied across. And yeah, case number and whatnot. Cloudfront.net. So if you put cloud, I think that's part of Amazon. Let's just double check that. Search. Why does it come up with that though? It's not going to let us do it. Okay, copy. Let's see what happens now. There you go. The site can't be reached. Cloudflare, a DNS address could not be found. Okay. Is that the wrong address? CloudFront. What is CloudFront? So everything's going to cloud servers now, isn't it? CloudFront. Amazon. There you go. Come up straight away. What is Amazon CloudFront? Low latency content delivery network. What is S3? There you go. And CloudFront. Amazon S3 is a simple storage service. This can be used large amount of information, videos, images. So I wonder what that cost. CloudFront. How much? So this is how I do. This is how you normally do research and then try and figure out what's going wrong with the web pages. What is it? How much Amazon CloudFront cost? Let's see what comes up. Amazon CN. That's Canada, isn't it? So it's running out of Canada, is it? What we got here? Try for free, and then we're sell your kidneys. $600 per month. Oh. So if they're paying that, dedicated IP custom, yeah, it doesn't allow anybody access, and they're paying $600 per month for storage. That's ridiculous. First 10 terabytes free. So maybe they're getting it free. Maybe because they're a non-profit. Maybe Amazon gives it to them free. That's why they're using it. Let's put non-profit in. Although they really are making money. They can get tax exemption, can't they? In America. AWS Image Grant Program as a public grant opportunity up to 150,000 US dollars. Access to 1,000 promotional credit. Doesn't say. Doesn't give us much on CloudFront though. So yeah, I'll just see what these guys have been up to. UFOstalker is pretty a safe domain. It is just the links that are suspect. Who else is out there tried it? Dan, Mike, he's still there. Because we need to really, Gabber, how's the UFOstalker going for you? Did you try the links out? Are you getting the same problems I am? Do not visit. They're trying to put people off UFOs now, are they? I don't like McAfee. Who uses McAfee anymore? Who uses virus scanners anymore? I find there's such a pain with this woke censorship stuff. Links work for me. Right, yeah, but do the images work? Because that's the whole thing. Yeah, the website works just fine, but nothing else does. So when you load that one, does it come up with video and images? Is what I want to know. Because that's one that says it's got images, and it looks like there are there, but I just don't have access, which makes no sense. Anyway, I don't know how to get around it. I've tried a VPN using a US IP. But Amazon may block all VPNs, you see, which would be stupid if they did. But you don't know with the stupid censorship that's going off in America at the moment. So if Gabber's is working, oops, got a sandwich here. What am I going to do with it? I'll stick it over that side. Yeah, what are we going to do if Australia works and I don't? I've tried every browser. I've tried Firefox, I've tried Google, I've tried Brave. I've tried a really old Firefox, which may not be really good. Well, older one. What version was that? 76 was it? It's not too old, but it is an older one. You still there, Gabber? Did the video come up? Or are you just getting a black box like I am? Hello? Anybody there? You're playing games at the same time, I know. Where is everybody? Mike, are you there? Mike, you're a computer guy. You should better suss it out. But yeah, I'm just getting site blocked, which is not good. Let's try reload. No. So it could be special numbers in front that make a difference. Let's see, got all this here. Let's try yeah, let's try this domain name, which is a crazy looking domain name. Let's see what happens. Access denied. Okay, I sent you screenshots. How about can you try that link? Do you get the same as I do? Access denied. It'd be good to be able to look at some MUFON cases for a change instead of all the crap that's out there. Discord. Let's see. What's that saying? Fortunately, I'm going to have to zoom in here. Hang on. Yeah, so you got a blank bit on the screen too, haven't you? No video with supported format. Okay, you got another problem. Why is that? It should be HTML5. You shouldn't be getting the error. Are you using Google Chrome latest? That's really strange. Yes, you're getting access denied too. Welcome to your shadow ban. Yes, bugs and the like. So even if you try and click on the browser, you still get an error, do you? Even if it says that you ain't got a supported format, which is really strange. Well, that's further than I've got. Although mine's actually showing the player window, but there's a blank video because we've got access denied. So I'm not sure how you get around that. I am logged in to their system. You can see my little icon up here. It means I'm logged in because I added my avatar. But yeah. But how come you're getting a blank image here too? I didn't see that on your snapshot. So for you're using black theme, is it, instead of the white theme? So yeah, it's not working properly, is it? So you can actually click on their forum and try and talk to the manager of it, but it's probably working fine for him. You know, just like the same, it works fine with Earl Grey. So how many sightings per page? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, was it? Seems like an odd number, maybe it's 30. So how many sightings per month at the moment? Where's current month? Last week 130. Last month. Where's current month? Last year only 5,000 sightings. That don't sound right, does it? 600 per month, 700 per month times 12, and that puts it way up in sightings, doesn't it? 8,000. There's not really that much sightings then. Most of it's garbage, as we know. Last week 131. So if it's 30 divided, we're getting 25 pages times 30. What's that? Let's just work it out. Is it really 30 times 25? It's 750. So where's that sort of work? 691. Maybe it was 28. Okay, let's try 28 times 25. 700. And that matches his last month tally then. Almost. Oh no, still 9 missing. Alright, the last page might not be full. Okay, that might be it. So that sort of matches up then. So we're only seeing last month, not current month. Doesn't make any sense. What am I missing? That doesn't make any sense. So you want to know how many up here in current view. It needs like current view or current month. Needs another column. Or anyway, yeah. None of these have any images, as far as I'm concerned. They're all access denied, which is crap. That can't be true. So I don't know. Maybe I need to send Earl Grey this video and say, have a look. We're just having so much trouble here. And yeah, if I go to the MUFON database, which is this one here, if you try and access their search now, it says you have to log in. You need a membership. So you have to pay to get access to the search engine now. This is the only option we've got, is the last 20. They haven't blocked access to that for some reason. So we can have a look at that page at least. But if you go to MUFON, you'll see what I mean. I'll post a link to it so you can give it a try yourself. I tried to click on login with Twitter account and it didn't work. But I'm pretty sure I tried to register with MUFON because I'm getting the email letter. Why can't I now log on? I don't know. I think the whole thing's... If you go MUFON CMS, this is what the investigators use. They use this other domain that goes straight to the database, which is what I found out. Yeah, comes up straight away. If you're a MUFON investigator, that's what they use. A little secret little domain. And it says here, if you do not hold one of these titles, you may still access CMS via the MUFON.com website by clicking on Track UFOs and then selecting either Last 20, which works for us, or Search UFO Database, which again you need to obtain a login. So if we go there, MUFON.com, and the main thing. And you can see they've made it for an app. Why is it so big? I need to scale it down. No. Oh yeah, there we go. So it's made for a really large screen. So it said go to... See, it's even clipped off here. Track UFOs, search database. And straight away it comes up login. Hey guys, see who can get in. I don't think you can. Now before that used to come up with a search page, right? Like we saw on the other screen. And now we just get a block straight away. So let me know if anyone can actually use that to log in, because it doesn't work for me. Twitter or Facebook. I tried Twitter, it didn't work. But it should come up something like this one here. Where is it? It should come up like that, right? But with search fields where you can just type the case number in. And then you can get the images this way by right clicking and saving it. So we'll come back to that. We'll have a look at those ones. But yeah, that's what I was looking at last night, trying to find a way that we can actually start using it again for the show. And the other thing is this other thing here. I don't think he's put out part 4 yet. McGowan. What's his name? Jeremy. I don't see any part 4 yet. Now at the moment this guy was trying to block this guy from showing it in a video on YouTube. Maybe he had a video made, so he's put it up on a website instead. But he's claiming copyright on his image, which apparently you can do, which is kind of strange if you own it. But since if you become like a public figure, right? Like if you become like Tyler Clockner, that's got millions of followers and well known, you can't copyright it. You can copyright it, but anyone can use it in a news report or whatever. Same with this Sean guy. So at the moment he's trying to sue someone claiming he owns the image. But because now he's a public figure that's been on TV, means it's really hard to win that in the court now. If you're a public figure, you can't claim that your image is your own property. So basically lawyers will make lots of money, and eventually Sean will lose. I think it's still going to court, isn't it? I think it's a disgusting thing to do that. Silence people with copyright. Let's just have a look on Twitter, what they're saying about him. I'm just taking a few bites of a sandwich you might hear me mention. I'll tell you what, the bacon that we get now is disgusting. We used to have a particular good brand that wasn't too salty and come from Australia, where they probably look after the pigs a lot better. I think a lot of this stuff comes now from Spain and other places like that, full of radiation. In South America, where they don't treat the animals as good, I don't think, and probably feed them all sorts of crap. I just don't like the bacon anymore. In New Zealand, it's all since lockdown. None of the usual brands that you used to get, or supply chains, and also the shops are dictating what brands they're going to have on the shelf, so you can never get the brands that you wanted. It's really frustrating here in New Zealand. I don't know what other countries are like, but it's gone downhill in the last 3 years, or maybe 4 years actually. Okay, so let's just do a search. Oh, we probably should catch up on these guys too at some stage. But yeah, let's just search on Jeremy. And see all the nasty stuff that's coming out about him. I went through a few of them last night actually. Let's see what's searchable. Let's see. Maybe at the top his middle name. And it's time for Jeremy McGowan to release the text and audio of conversations he recorded. He apparently admitted to doing this. This relates to the accusations in his story. Otherwise, I'd just consider this slander. What an idiot. So if you applied that to all UFO stuff, right, all people reporting UFO stuff, then you can dismiss it all then, in that case. If they've got no pictures or recordings, 99.9% you can sort of dismiss as pure garbage, in that case. Well, actually, most 99% is generally misidentified anyway, or hoaxed. What else? Mick West, here we go. A fascinating tale by Jeremy McGowan on how he moved in the circles of ufology and gradually began to suspect he was being snowed by Elizondo. Snowed? I've never heard that term before. And Cahall. It's nice able it's one side of a story, is it true? I weight the other sides with interest. But something is afoot. Osiris. And now I've completed part 3. Okay, we want part 4. So it hasn't come out yet, I don't think. And inconsistency can be found with the deleted anomalous trailer and Jeremy McGowan recent article. My youngest Cameron, she's bound and determined to become an astronaut and go to Mars. Okay, so what's wrong with that? HT goes to for this one. I'm totally lost on that. So, what's this film again that they were making? I think he was following Lou around, was it? And making a documentary or something, was it? Anyway, we got people like UFO Joe and everybody else attacking him. I lost faith because I've been lied to. Stephen Green Street or Jeremy McGowan or UCR. They are all saying this is like they want us to know that it's a coordinated effort to disrupt disclosure. Well, disinformation. Organised disinformation and to bring down the whole ufology, and that's what it looks like. But why is the operation hiding behind them? Why not go public? Well, if they're disinformation artists or a cult of Lou, how big does it go? Is MUFON part of the... MUFON could be part of the cult. Everybody suspected MUFON. They've been selling stuff to the government for years, right? And they've been hiring ex-CIA, isn't it? And ex-FBI people into the organisation. Not at a basic level, but at higher levels of management too. So they're all talking about the third one. You can see that's all the buzz at the moment. Most interesting was the mention of the video that Lou Elizondo has on his phone of a Russian probe being destroyed over the Mars. Yeah, so if he's got that, then he's a complete moron. Because I've seen all the images, and so have you if you've watched my episode. And you can see it's just a camera artifact. I heard rumours of the existence of that video footage for many years. Okay. A rumour. It's obviously a fake, right? Produced by Russians for disinformation. More on Jeremy McGowan from Alex. So this is Joe Merger, right? Do not claim to have offered help with the Afghan situation. You gave me and others I care about false hope. I don't know what that's all about. Doing private chat snaps, which is not illegal, by the way, unless you've got a written agreement. Now, people say, don't share my DMs. Well, yeah, right. Okay, I promise. Yeah. Unless you sign it, don't expect people to hold on to that. I strongly support Lou crew, but after this post past week, how can any reasonable person not question their intentions? UCR, Jeremy McGowan, David Fravor. Why too many red flags? I hope I'm wrong. So, yeah. Anyone want to come on voice at all? I put a link out there. Let's see if I can find it again. Free for all. If you want to come on and talk about this stuff, you can jump on. Or if you want to help debunk, which I'm going to start up soon, you can tag along on voice. Hey John, how's it going? I'm here eating dinner. I'm sort of nibbling on a sandwich. I was quite quick this morning, and I'm not 100% at the moment. I've taken some antacid pills and Prozac, not Prozac, probiotics. There's another, the antacid one's called Prozac.
Oh yeah.
And we got a sub. Yeah, the antacid ones are called Dr. Reddy's. Basically, they're meant to turn off your stomach acid. They're meant to be similar to Lozac, not Prozac. And they got banned for causing cancer. So who knows what you're going to die from? But yeah. But they're actually kicking in, so I actually feel a wee bit better now. I think what happens is other pills I take somehow mix around with your internal workings and turns off the acid when you need it and whatnot. So when you end up sleeping at night time, it just works on your stomach or something like that. But anyway, but it could be a bad bug that's still going around. There's lots of bad bugs going around New Zealand at the moment. Seems like the bugs now that we have for flus and that seem to be like super bugs. Or is it because of this vaccine that our immune systems are now all completely rubbish? And because my immune system, I never used to get colds because I'm super active immune system. That's why I have to take the pills to try and stop it overacting and destroying my eyes. Yeah, it's complicated. So, you know, is it the aliens visiting that's causing the problem? You hear about that all the time, don't you? About people getting sick after alien visits. Or is it related to my damn doctors trying to kill me? So yeah, I won't be here for a long time, so I may suddenly disappear one day, guys, and one of you guys who have been following me for years, so I'm going to have to take over and carry the baton of actually looking for the truth and exposing the frauds, because at the moment there's not many of us doing that. There's a lot of frauds pretending they are doing it. But anyway, let's just kick off the next bit. So yeah, it's just interesting going through all the Twitter feed here on that article. And like I said, just do a search yourself and just go through and have a read. And there was a person called, was it Linda Thomas? Who I never heard of before, but apparently she works for MUFON. And everybody's saying, oh, she's honest, she's a good person. And I said, well, it depends. Is MUFON now part of the same cult? If you go to my feed, that's what I said. And I don't know if anyone's answered it. Probably not. They're all much chickens on Twitter. So, yeah, I'm not logged in, so I don't know. I'll put this poll out here, so you might want to try and do it. I said, who would like... So this is what needs to be done, you know, all this name calling and saying, oh, he's a liar. I think this would solve it. Who would be for a lie detector test for... And I got ... and crowdfund. What I mean by crowdfund is everybody gets together and creates up the questions for the lie detector. And which ones should we pick, you know? And I've got Sean here, Lou and McGowan, and or above. Me, I would want all of them done. Who would pay for it though? I suppose we could crowdfund a thing if they're willing to go on a lie detector test and prove their words. But if they don't get a nice clean result, then it puts them in question. But if they get a nice clean telling the truth, then it puts more credibility their way, doesn't it? Because that's what they went on about Travis Walton, saying he passed lie detector tests, but he didn't actually pass all of them. They covered up the ones he got wrong or didn't pass, right? Remember the newspaper? I can't remember what it was called now. But they covered up that lie detector test he didn't pass. And it's not the only one either. But yeah, I think a lie detector test would stop all the bickering. Where's the evidence? Where's the evidence? Okay, well, he's passed this test with a clean result. That sort of makes it a bit more credible, doesn't it? But remember that guy put a disclaimer in saying that he had PTSD and he's getting old and maybe some things have been minor wrong. But I think he was referring to his wartime where he got the PTSD, where it scrambles your brain because you go mad with bombs going off around you. I don't think he's referring to the current event of a recent party or whatever. So everybody maybe put that in as a opt-out, right? But yeah, it's going to come on voice. I haven't actually started it up, have I? Let's see, let's just kick it off. Where's the voice one? Let me just have a look. Yeah, it looks like it's moved down a wee bit here. What's happening? Alright. I had to play around with it to try and improve that, get rid of that label. Oh, right, we got someone on, have we? Let's have a look. Who's there?
Hello.
Hello, who's this?
This is Goofy on.
Alright, Mr. G. You got your camera off. Alright, so you can see they've changed it since we last looked. That's kind of weird, isn't it? But it hasn't got your name right across it now, so hopefully. There we go, that's kind of weird. Now it's back to the normal. Say something.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep, that's working great. So anyone else wants to join the voice, they can just jump in. So it's looking like it's working alright for you now. So yeah, what do you think of this McGowan stuff yourself? Do you think that's going to destroy ufology? If it's true? Did you watch it?
What ufology? 99% of it are all fake people running around hoovering. Quick, get those UFO bucks over here. Get some more of them UFO. They're all just fakers, fraudsters. There's nothing to. There's nothing to destroy.
Oh, you are loud. Let me just turn that down a bit. I know
Yeah, I had to turn my mic. I had to turn my microphone up because I made a video this morning. I was up all morning. I haven't even slept.
Oh, there we go. I think that's better, isn't it? Can we still hear you?
Better levels? Can you still hear me?
Yep, I can. Yep. Okay.
Those levels better?
Yep, that's better. Yeah, well, it's really about Lou believing in all sorts of crap now with no evidence, basically, and pretending to be a remote viewer of future events, which I think is a load of cobblers myself.
Lou's he's got the fantasy stories coming out now. I think he's lost his book deal. They were saying he lost his book deal. People are figuring out that he's a fraud, and they don't want to pay to publish his books of fraud works.
Yeah. So
maybe he should look for a science fiction publisher. That might be easier for him.
I'll just say hello to Countryman John, if he's still out there. He normally likes to jump on and talk. But he's still out there. Blue Chicken. Who else we got? Anyone new joined on recently? Anyone I missed? Saitans. Who's that? Hello, Saitans. Yeah, not too many people on the side. Has anyone I missed? Anyway, welcome. And if you want to join on voice. So, I see you posted a video today on Discord about something being 30% bigger.
Yeah, that's a UFO I saw 3-4 weeks ago. It was like 30% bigger than a full moon. It just popped up on top of my shed, and I've never seen nothing like that in my life. Nothing like that in my life. Like, I filmed it for I filmed it for 2-3 minutes with the infrared. But I was sitting there filming Jupiter with my infrared camera, and that thing just popped up above my shed, and I had to lift because it was so high up. I had to I have to extend my tripod just so I could get underneath to line up the camera. And by the time it took me 30 seconds to line up the camera, and by that time that huge UFO light shrunk down to the center light, and it just flew away. I was like, no, I missed the most important part of it. But I still filmed it for 2-3 minutes flying. But I didn't capture the light that I saw. It was it was a circle light. It was like a baseball, like the size of a baseball, softball. It was like a circle light. It was bright white with a slight yellow hue to it, and then it had lightning bolts, 5 or 6 lightning bolts that came out zigzag from the center to the outer edge, which were orange, like Dukes of Hazzard orange, and then it had a thick another big circle around it that was orange, but it was 50% translucent. If you know what I mean? You could see through that orange part 50%.
So I thought you put up a video with the actual capture of it.
I did capture it. I filmed it for 2-3 minutes, flying away.
Oh, flying away. That's always the problem, though. You see something, time you grab your camera, it's over with. You got to keep the camera rolling all the time. I need to have my P1000 sitting behind on the second tripod, just recording the sky for 4 hours straight while I'm doing stuff. That would have caught it. It wouldn't be zoomed in, but it would be proof of what I saw. You could zoom in with software and go, oh shit, you did see that. Yeah, didn't make it up. Do you want to post the link to your video on the side, and I'll actually put it up here and we'll have a look at it, because I haven't looked at it.
Yeah, you can have a look at it if you like.
Can you just post it up?
I just put it up I'll just grab it. I just posted it this morning.
You got the spanner, so you should be able to post the link in the chat. Or we can just share your screen and
There's
you
the
can play
link.
it there. But,
There's the link there.
Yeah, I'll give it a try. So moving on, McGowan. But if anyone wants to talk about that, they can jump on the side and voice as well. So this is going to go to studio, which is damn stupid. I don't know why it does that. Okay. Here we go. UFO 30% bigger. How do you know it's 30? Did you actually measure it? Than the moon.
Well, imagine someone getting a basketball in front of your face, chucking it up in the sky. That's how big it was. It was like a huge basketball up in the sky. It was like 30. I did a measurement. I saw it and I said, quick, take a quick measurement. I looked at Jupiter. I looked back at it, and you could fit about 10 or 15 Jupiters side by side all the way across it. That was the diameter of it. That's how big it was. So in layman's terms, about 30% bigger than a moon.
Did it suddenly shoot upwards at vertical speeds or anything crazy?
No. It didn't fly in from the horizon. It just popped up in front of me. Like, I was looking at the sky all that morning. Like, I got a clear view of the sky to the horizon. It just popped up, and I was like, where did that come from? Because I see stuff coming from the horizon and then going over the horizon. It just popped up, and I was like, what? Like, I was trying, which direction did it come from? It was just like,
it could be someone,
there, and then it was there.
It could be someone flying a drone around your place.
A drone?
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain that orange light with the lightning bolts. It was huge, and
maybe they got a Tesla core on it. I don't know. Let's have a look.
But who flies drones around at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning?
Crazy UFO people. I don't know. Right.
I live out in the middle of I live in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
It's like nobody here.
Do you talk on it? You got a lot of music there. I'll just mute that. I'll mute that just in case it's copyrighted.
No, there's no copyright music on there.
Yeah, but my luck, I'll probably get done. What's this cat flying around?
The cat flying around, the cat in the UFO.
That's for the Chinese people, isn't it? This is all for China.
Cat in the UFO.
Yeah, because
actually, my Chinese UFO website, my Chinese UFO channel on Bilibili has a different intro, but it's got cats. It does have cats on it.
Yeah, because
it's an actual different. I have a separate intro and outro on YouTube to my Bilibili channel. They're both separate intros and outros.
Yeah, let's have a listen.
YouTubers, GabberBeastTV here. I do amateur astronomy, and I saw an amazing UFO. One of the best UFOs I've seen when I was filming Jupiter with my infrared camera.
See, you're loud
weeks
there
ago.
as well.
And it looked like this. That's what I saw. Like,
So yes, what's this line out the side here though?
What line?
You got the circle with lightning.
That's yeah. It had orange lightning bolts coming out, and then another rim all the way around it. Might have been a bit thicker. It might have been twice as thick as that. I might have got the thickness wrong.
Right, okay. Kind of strange, indeed.
Ball and like the ball of.
Sorry.
The lightning bolts didn't seem to move.
Right.
It was like sort of stationary. Like it was. I don't know. I've never seen nothing like that in my life. I have no idea.
Okay, we've got the video coming up, I guess. Let's just skip into that. Oh, is that it? I'll just unmute you again.
10 seconds to keep it in frame.
Oh yeah, what are we looking at?
It was like, there's the moon there. It was like a basketball. Imagine
Actually, are we on HD this time? Because Google keeps turning it off me. I just got to remember, always check to see it's got HD there.
just a basketball. It was like someone just got a basketball and threw it up in front of me, and like, what's this basketball doing here? That's how big it was.
Alright, let's see. So what are you doing? Explain it here, or where's the video?
Yeah, I'm just the video comes up in about a minute. You can use the chapters to skip to it, but I'm just explaining exactly where I saw it. So when I do the satellite map, I can show on the satellite map exactly where it is. You know, on the map.
There's no chapters on this. You normally get the arrow and opens up the chapters down the side.
The chapters in the description. I might have done something wrong in the settings.
You've done something wrong, all right? Because if it doesn't come up.
Yeah, I'm going to go in the settings.
Okay, you haven't followed the format. You always have to have 00.00 as your very first one. That's how it activates it. So you always have
00 dot in front of that. Okay.
Yeah, if you look at mine, I always say, like prepping or something like that on 00, waiting for people to come online, or in your case, if it's just an upload, I normally do 00 and just say, this my site in such and such date or something like that. Just put something like that in it, and that comes up as a chapter that starts at the start of the video. And
00. I'll fix it right now.
Right, and you also have to put it in square brackets, I thought, but maybe they got rid of that as well. Maybe you have to put little square brackets around it. That's why I put square brackets, and then I numbered the topics 1 to whatever. And I stick to that format, right?
Alright, I've changed it. I still don't see it loading up. I put 00.
Have you put brackets around each of the numbers? You got to have the square brackets, and then it'll work.
Yeah, I'll try the brackets.
Are you always learning on this channel too?
Always learning.
But it is a lazy Sunday. I said lazy Sunday. It means that we're not full on. Everything's organised today. It's sort of laid back and let people come on, talk and whatnot.
Alright, I put brackets in, square brackets.
Let's see, let's just reload it then.
No, I didn't like that either. It broke one of them. It's broken.
Yeah, it's taking a wee while to load it. It's thinking about it. Hey, look, what have you done wrong? Okay, you missed a bracket. You haven't got 00. You've got to have 00, colon 00, colon 00, and a square bracket. You got a square bracket missing as well. And then you got this one at the bottom here that's wrong. I think that's meant to be at the top. Yeah, I think you have to put it in order also in the description. But you got
that is in order. That's like 1 hour 9 minutes.
Alright, okay. I think you got too many zeros then. Should be 01.
Too many zeros.
Yeah, it should be 01 there in that case.
I try 01.
And you ain't got 00 up here. You need 00 bracket 00. Colon 00, colon 00, and then square bracket the other way, and then say something.
It fixed up all the other ones. It fixed up all the other ones, but it doesn't like the bottom one. It's got too many zeros.
Yeah, you got too many zeros. You can only have 3. 3 twos, which makes 6 digits. Has that worked now? No. Still hasn't worked. More. What have you done wrong? No, you ain't got 00 still. Still not there. Are you watching my screen?
Yeah.
You see, you ain't got 00 above UFO video. You need 00.
Above UFO video?
Yeah.
I got it. The starting point 00000.
That's not what's on my screen. I just reloaded it fresh. And you got too many zeros at the bottom one. Still, you need to get rid of that double zero at the front.
I got rid of that one on the bottom.
Yeah, so now you just need all zeros at the very front.
Alright, I did all zeros at the front.
Okay. It's not rocket science. Come on. Come on, man, as Biden would say. Let's have a quick look before I...
Yeah. Now it's clicked in. Yeah, now it works. That the
yeah,
zeros
but
at
really,
the front.
really you should have
really
00 should be sight in and the date, right? And then the video, UFO video starts here. So okay,
yeah.
And let's play it and see if it comes up.
10 seconds to keep it in frame.
There we go. So if I click on UFO video, we should go straight there. There we go. You got a laser.
Hello, my friends.
Are you talking about this little dot being the one that's flying away from you, or what?
Yeah, that was what I saw, and then by the time I lined it up, it shrunk down to that little ball of light. Lost all the orange lightning bolts and stuff.
Well, that would have been good to see the lightning bolts.
It would have been fantastic. I was like, I was moving like lightning fast. It was like not more than 20-30 seconds, but I couldn't move any faster.
Okay. Let me just zoom in on that. Looks like it's got some atmospherics around it there.
Yeah, that's heavily compressed by YouTube. Like it just looks all pixelated. I did at the end of the video. I took apart heaps of frames and then like ran filters through them. I did that for like an hour.
Another big flash, come on. Flash for us, please.
Now, is that you moving or is that thing moving?
That's me moving the
lining
up the frame again.
We got no reference point here. The problem when you zoom in, it gets really sensitive on movement, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's why you have to use a tripod. So that looks like it's moving, or is that you still moving?
No, it's moving. See the stars standing still? It's moving. And then I'm just readjusting the tripod, lowering it, because it's come down in height. It's come down in altitude, and I lower the tripod just so I can see it again.
Yeah, the problem I always have with these ones is you got no added on satellite tracking and airplane tracking. Right? Showing there's nothing.
There's no way it's a satellite, because it was like 5-10 kilometers in front of me. It was like right there. What satellite do you know looks like a basketball? What satellite shows up as a basketball of orange lightning bolts in the sky?
Well, it could have been ball lightning, couldn't it? Ball lightning's meant to be like that. It's meant to be like or sort of like hissy, right? But ball lightning, as far as I know, doesn't last very long. How long did you film it for? A couple of minutes, you said. Did it disappear?
2-3 minutes.
Then does it disappear?
It flies off to the horizon.
Right, see, ball lightning, as far as I know, doesn't last that long, but no one's really got any solid videos of them, have they? Out there.
Yeah. I've never heard of ball lightning.
Yeah. Basically, they're not too sure how they form either, but basically it's like plasma. It's like a mini sun, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's meant to make a little hissing sound. If it was really close to you and you're hearing static.
This tripod so
No,
high.
there was no sound. There was absolutely no sound from this. It was silent.
Come down.
This was silent.
Confusing.
So it's just another dot in the sky too, because unless you had all that sparkliness around it, that would have been the best thing, because that would have proved your story then. It's almost like you need to have permanent cameras set up, if that's the case. If you're getting stuff like that, you need to have. It's like you need to set up
I
at
know.
same as mine. You need to spend $1,000 like I did on AliExpress and just get your cameras set up all around the house, yard camera.
If I had IP cameras around the house, they would have captured that orange lightning bolt. It would have been amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
amazing.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe you need to invest some money into that.
I'm thinking of putting some CCTV and just pointing it all at the sky.
Just IP cameras if you can. By cable would be best. I've got mine going through Windows because
Yeah.
you can turn off you don't need the infrared with the Sony sensor. You can just turn off the LEDs and just have it go through a window inside the house, and it films just perfectly fine. And if you have
You can click on the slow motion. I zoom in. I try and zoom in as much as I can, and I put in a bit of slow motion.
That was fucking amazing how fucking bright that was. I couldn't fucking line the camera up.
And it's basically gone. It went over the house and disappeared over towards the south there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you just have to keep on filming, and eventually you're going to capture the right stuff, right? But like me, once I started
It's got to
setting
be
up
so fast.
Yeah, once I started setting up cameras, I seemed to capture a wee bit more, but now it's gone deadly silent in the house. So it might happen to you too, once they know you got cameras outside. But you got, when the cameras go wrong, that's also evidence in my book. If you start getting static and missing files, and you can prove it, that's evidence as far as I'm concerned. There was something strange happening. Well, you took a long time on this video, so you got some other shots coming up here. Let's have a look. What's this, black and white filter or what? All right.
That's just a negative inversion of the same one.
Oh, you need to mute your audio when you slow motion it. You forgot to do that in your editing software.
I added it in for extra spooky effect.
Yeah. I don't know. Is it sort of distorting as it's moving? Almost look like it had a black
I think
bit.
I think that's just like I film it and I lock the tripod in and I let it fly across the screen, and then I unlock the tripod and I got to reframe it again and then lock it in still. So like while I unlock it and then move it in again, it like makes it look like it moves, warps. That's just camera tripod movement.
It's also got a little black bit that keeps showing up there. I'm not sure if that's part of the distortion, but it does look like it's got a black portal on it, like the Death Star.
that black bit is a hole. It's actually a hole in the light. I thought it was another circle in there, and when I analyzed it with the filters, it's actually a hole in the light. It's like, I don't know. It keeps reoccurring, that hole.
You can actually stabilize. You know how to stabilize, don't you?
No, I need to learn how to do that. This is like manually. I put it in slow motion, and I manually go frame by frame, painstakingly, and readjust the position of the frame with my mouse, and like I have to do it frame by frame. It takes me like 20 minutes, half an hour.
Right, like I showed you on the video editing software once. Why was it not going forward, or was it? Oh yeah, it is going forward. So there's a little black dot there.
Thanks, Dan Culver, for the sub. Appreciate that, mate.
I've never seen a star. It can't be a star because I've never seen a hole like that in the same place. And normally when you film a star, you get that ring pattern happening, you know, like Saturn or a star.
I measured only 28% fully sick, mate. 28% blue chicken. I love blue chicken.
Yeah.
I recorded a similar orange orb, but it didn't have lightning bolts on it. It was intelligent. It descended down from the sky 200 feet above me, then ascended back to the sky. Interesting sightings on 18 wheels. I've seen orange ones. I've seen orbs, big circle orbs that are like very, very orange and very, very white, and white with a yellow hue, just a slight yellow hue. There's the 3 different colors I've seen flying around here over the last 2 years.
That does look like it's got a hole in it. That's an unusual one. It's not normal orb video at all, is it? When
I was going frame by frame, that hole keeps popping up all the time. That hole in the light. Maybe it's like an exhaust, the exhaust of the UFO. You know how we've got exhaust pipes down the back of the V8? It's like the exhaust pipe of the anti-gravity machine. I don't know.
Yeah, let's just type in drone sphere. Let's see what's out there. Let's see if there's anything that pops up.
It could be like Japanese, a top secret military drone or something like.
Japanese invented developed flying sphere drone that follows them around. Let me just invisible drone it says there. So have you got it on normal video and infrared, and it only shows up in infrared? Invisible drone 360 camera. What's that about? Anyway, just here we go. So here's that Japanese
another orb
guy.
I captured also had a hole in the middle. Wow, that is cool. Sightings on 18 Wheels reckons he's captured an orb with a hole in the middle as well.
Yeah, but if that was spinning, that would create a hole like you've seen on video, right? If that's spinning, with the router in the middle going the opposite way, and that spins that way, right? It's got to counter the spin. It must have double blades in it.
What's the range? What's the range on that? Because I live on an isolated small country town in the middle of nowhere on top of the highest mountain.
See, I know it sounds ridiculous.
I'm surrounded by mountains and ravines and forests and a couple farms. There's nothing.
So it's even got instructions how you can build one yourself. See, what you could do is maybe build one yourself and fly it around and see if it looks exactly the same. But yeah, if you had a Tesla charger on this, right? If you had a LiPo that's ploughing up the propellers, but you could use the LiPo to charge up some sort of Tesla thing and have sparks coming off the outside of this sphere. It would be exactly what you're looking at.
How could you get that orb in the middle? It's so bright. It's like you can't. It's like looking at a little sun. It's like looking at a tiny sun. That orb in the middle is so bright. It's not even like spotlights on a 4-wheel drive or anything like.
Unless you get that add-on for your phone, which allows you spectral light analysis, you can buy them. Like a phone app, you could measure it and it will tell you whether it's equivalent to an arc light, LED light, or a light bulb or whatever, you know. But yeah, I think if someone was messing with you, knowing that you actually got a camera outside, they could be messing around with you with something like this. Here's another one here. Even if you had normal rotors on the outside and spin it around, you wouldn't see the rotors because in the darkness, but you would see this the sphere in the middle.
But the range on it, unless it had automatic GPS tracking and he put a GPS point in and flew it 20 kilometers the other way, There's no way he would have radio frequency to fly from one end of the sky to the other end of the sky, 10, 20 kilometers.
So that one's got a hole in it for the camera looking out.
They only have like a 1-2 kilometer range. Then the radio frequency dies out and it lands. It loses radio frequency.
Well, remember, I actually did. Look at this one here. What's that? Sphere drone concepts. Flying spy camera. There you go. Could someone have one of these from China? The Chinese are spying on you. You know.
I live in the country surrounded by a lot of old people, and like the most technological advanced thing they have is like an iPhone.
You know, Darpa do have one that works. It goes underwater and it also rolls on the land. Goes over terrain as well. Flies around.
Would Darpa be testing their tech in Australia though? I thought they only do all their stuff in America.
Here you go. Darpa Sub-T Challenge. It's also a sphere. But they actually got one that rolls around on sand. It goes up beaches and goes underwater. Let's see. See if I can find it again. But it's not that one. Not the Japanese guy. But I wouldn't put it past them using the same idea.
It could possibly be some new military tech drone, high-tech drone or something. Like, we don't know. We don't know because the military doesn't share what they have, really.
No.
We've got nothing to compare it to in the military catalogue.
No, I have actually seen one with a hard shell, and it pops out pops out the blades out the side. It opens up, shoots it out the side.
Yeah.
And it can fly around, and it can go into the sea, and it uses the same blades. It rotates them around and uses it like one of those underwater. What do you call it? Submarines. You know those. What they call it?
Yeah.
RVs for the water. What they call them? Can't remember the name. You know, Jack Crusoe used them and all that. This goes
Morning,
underwater.
Jasper.
Hey, Jasper, how's it going? I was just trying to find that article again, but it is on one of my past live streams, and it's actually got a good picture of it. And I just wanted to see if it was similar. Let's see if I can find it.
If it was if it was a drone, the engines would not be powerful enough for it to fly completely straight. The wind would push it up and down. It would get slight turbulence. Where this thing just flew straight, and it was windy because you can't hear the wind on my microphone on the video. It was very windy that morning, so a light drone would be pushed all over the sky just from the wind alone because it was very, very windy. I live on top of a mountain. It's always windy here, like cyclone winds. Like everything in my backyard gets blown away. Tables, chairs, everything.
Oh, here you go. Here's this drone. I got an image here. New Navy UAP footage. Pool and military.
Yeah, I'm the guest. I'm a guest today on.
Well, anybody can be a
stream.
guest. Just jump on the link I posted. You can join us in chat if you want to, Jasper.
I can repost the link for you.
Yeah, haven't got it handy here, but let me just have a look.
I got the link. I'll post it.
See if I can get a bigger image of this. Because I was looking at that Cahall site and whether it could be a balloon, and you can see you can get these huge balloons which sort of match the same size as what's in the video. So they are commercially available, but we know also military do have them. And if you release a lot of these balloons with decoys on it, right, and you just release it all over a Navy fleet from a submarine, it would just fool the hell out of US Navy people why you slipped by them. You know,
Yeah, but it was a windy night. So if that was a balloon, it would be going zigzag all over the sky because it was windy, just because of the wind factor.
yeah, but if you mount some RV props on it to stabilize it, 4 of them, that could be against.
The propellers would not be powerful enough to withstand the wind. The wind here is very strong. There's no way. Even aeroplanes, a light aeroplane flying past with a huge turboprop would be pushed around with this wind. So a little light aeroplane or a balloon would be all over the place in this wind, 200%.
Okay, so it should be here somewhere. I found it. So why I didn't find it this time, I don't know. So they're talking about drones there, which is another possibility. Test and mass. Okay, let's see if I can find the image. Okay, that's Navy footage. There's that Japanese guy. Makes first drone. Let's have a look. LED technology, right? And of course, then you got these ones here. Jupiter brings something new. These ones that fold around, they've got a camera and internal. Look, that looks like your one. See the dark hole here? So for your video, it's got it round the other way, right? So could that mean that that hole can be at the bottom as a camera looking down, and it could be a camera at the top? Maybe they just repositioned it. That looks really much. It's a hole
in the light. It's a different hole. Like there's the light around the craft, and then there's a hole that goes straight through. It goes straight through. That's just like an eye. It's like an eye. And those propellers would not let it do a stable flight pattern in the wind. Impossible for those propellers to keep a stable flight pattern. You should video flying a drone in the wind, and you'll see you cannot fly drones in the wind. It doesn't work.
Darpa one though. We're talking about Darpa here. Why is it not coming up?
Unless that drone's nuclear powered, with turboprops on it, that wind is pushing that drone around. It's not doing a stable flight.
Why can't I find that? So I was talking about how it was going into the sea here with the wave motion, why it looks like it disappears before it disappears completely and sinks into the sea. That's what I believe what happened. But anyway, if you've not watched the episode, maybe I should just post it anyway. But yeah,
but you could be right. It could be some sort of, maybe the military people have been saying there's hypersonic drones, so they're like military quite possibly could have drones with extremely powerful engines that the wind would never affect them in flight.
Oh, here we go. Here it is. This is the Darpa drone. Can go on land and underwater. You can see it's got cameras either side. So it gives them a...
It doesn't fly. But...
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't fly.
That flies, it goes underwater and goes over land. It goes over land.
Where's the engine? Where's the engine?
I think there was a video of it or something here.
Yeah. They got some crazy stuff. They got crazy stuff that Darpa.
What's it called though? What did I type in to find it? See, it's on a YouTube video. Let me just keep on playing it. Let's see what happens. Looks like it's got cameras both ends. Can bounce around on the shoreline. Go up hills. So it must have some gyroscopic, what do you call it, flywheel type technology inside it.
Hello, Shogun United.
2 drone companies combine forces. Okay, maybe it's not DARPA. I don't know.
Shogun just turned up. He's got his samurai katana. He's ready to go. He's going to chop these DARPA drones in half. He's going to chop the DARPA drone in half.
Yeah, I'll just post a link to that. Yeah, I was just trying to find the name of it, but maybe they don't tell us. It's funny how it's not top secret anymore. Here's some other pictures of it though. There is in the water. Mass expired.
See, the military doesn't show us what they got until 20, 30 years later. They're like, oh, we had this for the last 30 years.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like the stealth, like the F-17 stealth bomber, the Nighthawk. That didn't show that until 20 years after they'd been flying it around. You know, so
Okay.
we don't know what the military has for a good 20, 30 years before they even show us.
Hey, shotgun. Jezba. Good morning. Yes. Hi, Dan, Paul. Yep. Anything I've missed there? Thanks for joining us, guys. Like, I didn't really have much planned for today, but we have got some stuff we can talk about. A co-worker and I witnessed 5 bit spheres middle of Wisconsin hovering in a straight line. Right, okay. But then that could be just simply those stupid Marla balloons, right, or even latex ones. With a line between them. So yeah, I don't know what it's called though, this damn thing.
A co-worker and I witnessed 5 bat spheres, middle of Wisconsin, hovering in a straight line. 3 on top, 2 on bottom, in between the east and westbound freeway. They all were basketball size.
Yeah, well, that still
stainless
could be
steel color. Stainless steel color.
Yeah, still could be Milo balloons, couldn't it? Yeah, if that's the problem.
No, not in the middle of nowhere, especially at night.
Come on, you'd be surprised.
I don't know. Everything can't. What's Milo balloons doing out in the middle of nowhere with Bang Bang Lucky Luke? Watching the spin effects roll across the ghost town. I don't know. Everything can't be a Milo balloon.
It depends how it moves and stuff, doesn't it? And which way the wind's blowing and all that.
The shape, the wind blowing, like the wind will tell you a lot if it's a Milo balloon or not.
Yeah, so you got these you got all various type Milo balloons. They do look different silvery colours too. You know. Some look.
But how are these Milo balloons lighting up so bright? Like these orbs are.
Well, you can actually
like you've debunked a lot of UFO videos are just a Milo balloon flying in the daytime with the sun reflecting of it. But we're talking nighttime with these orbs that are bigger than the size of planets. We're seeing basketball-sized orbs flying around, and the light intensity is huge. They're so bright.
Yeah, but you got LED. You got LED ones.
Yeah, but an LED light compared to the brightness of the orb is like 100, 1,000 times brighter than an LED light. Like I would know what an LED light looks like up in the sky 5-10 kilometers away. There's no way I could compare the brightness of these orbs to an LED light stuck on a balloon on a drone.
Well, they're all LED ones there of various colours, right? And some of those look like they're silver grey as well as pure white.
Yeah, but they would not be shining brighter than a 4-wheel drive's spotlights. There's no way that LED light would shine brighter than that.
The white ones, look how bright the LEDs can get, you know, that you can put inside.
Yeah, and imagine looking at that 1, 2, 3,000 feet up and like 5-10 kilometers away. You're barely going to see that. It's going to be like a toothpick in the skies. It's going to not these basketball-sized orbs we are seeing that are like brighter than Jupiter, bigger than Jupiter, and just like doing these flight patterns, or like I showed in my video, the electrical lightning bolts, orange lightning bolts coming off it. Like
yeah.
I'm just comparing what these LED lights would look like.
Well,
compared to what
unfortunately, we haven't got a video of you seeing the lightning bolts, so we got nothing to compare with. But
they turned it off as soon as I pointed the camera at the UFO. Like, I'm turning off my lightning bolts. You're just going to see the orb now. Like,
you know, they do use they do use these white ones in construction, and they're super bright. But these ones are just normal wedding party ones. You can actually get commercial ones, you know.
See, daytime I can understand with the sun reflecting off these balloons. I can understand that, but at nighttime there's an LED light's not bright enough, and there's nothing to reflect off it. It's just a it's like totally different comparison. I think that's what I think. I could be wrong. I'm not always right, but I'm just explaining what I think.
I'm just seeing if there's any decent pictures of these. So they got the ones that go on stands, but they also got ones that float, and they're super bright.
Wheels says a week later, 2 of them flew past my windshield driving 65 miles per hour. Whoa. I have been experiencing UFOs since 1992. Ooh. That'd be something to see. Went straight past his windshield, 65 miles an hour.
Yeah, but balloons can do that.
Wheels. A balloon would not keep speed. Would not keep speed at my semi driving along the freeway, then go faster and fly in front of the windshield. That's true. A balloon could not possibly do that.
Right. I don't know. See, there's a bright construction one on a post. But they do get ones that do have helium, and they bob around and have a cable going to it. But I'm pretty sure batteries are getting better and better now, and lighter and lighter. Lipos could run them for a long time. LEDs don't take too much juice, you see.
No, they got super LEDs. I got like super LEDs on my my torches. I got like those tactical torches you stick in front of like an M16 or M14, and they're like 1,000 they're 1,000 lumens, and like I shine this torch at the concrete, and the concrete reflecting blinds me. I don't shine the torch in someone's face because it damages your eyes.
That's definitely spinning though, and it does look like it's got 2 holes there now. Definitely spinning, but I'm not saying that's a balloon. I'm just looking at things, right? We're just sort of comparing things.
Yeah,
you got to remember that we can
look at that hole. You can see through the light. That hole keeps popping up the top of it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is a strange one, all right.
It keeps moving from left to right, but it's always sometimes to the far left, sometimes to the far right, and then up the top there, like.
Yeah. But
you can see it better on the inversion. I've done the inversion.
Yeah.
Let me see that hole better. We can see the shape inside better. See how it's spinning around.
Yeah.
You can still see that hole there too.
It does seem to have like lightning spikes coming off it there, actually.
You can see that the lightning bolts. See, look at those lightning bolts coming off
it. To me, that looks like a sphere inside a sphere, and what you get in here is like my plasma ball. So you got lightning spikes coming off it. Could it be some Darpa remote controlled, AI controlled drone? Just they got these flying around all the place, just keeping an eye on us all. Because it's
possible. I can't say it's not because I don't have anything to compare it to. But it's possible. It's possible. Like, you got to keep it as one of the possibilities until we can put an X next to it and put a red line through and say it's not this because of this, whatever. But
yeah, you said you had some military Air Force bases all around you there, didn't you?
No, that's where I used to live. Now I live out in the country, up in the mountains, in the middle of nowhere. The nearest air base would be.
See, it looks like
Naval Air Base.
It looks like that on your video. And it's got
like a plasma ball. Yeah. That's how the light, the energy of the light is like spinning like a plasma ball.
You said it was orange, and that's what you definitely get. You get ones with orange, and also get ones with the blue light. That one.
That's how the light I was seeing and analyzing the photo.
So what I'm saying is, you got a sphere inside a sphere, because that's what it looks like in the video.
Is that maybe? Is that how it's like propelling? Is it like making a plasma ball around the craft, and that plasma ball is its propulsion? That's because it's got no engine. There's no jet. There's no exhaust. It hasn't got something propellers pushing it. So it's generating its propulsion some other way, then like a plasma energy that like surrounds the craft. Which can fold space and time and propel it forward effortlessly.
No. Don't say space and time. That switches me off straight away because that's just hopeless.
I don't know how to describe it.
Okay, so what?
It propels it through the air with that plasma energy ball around it. That's like it's thrust somehow. I don't know.
When the plasma's creating ions, right? It's ionizing the air around it, and I think that might be part of the clue to get stuff to move. It's like an ion engine, right? So
I saw someone explaining that you can push the ions, and the ions will push the negative ions, and the positive ions will push it forward through space.
So if somehow they got this thing being like super light, and you charge the skin of it, right? So look, that's what's happening. So
Wheels says it's generating its own atmosphere. That's interesting.
Yeah, I think it's a sphere inside a clear sphere.
Yeah.
And it's creating charged ions all around it. Might be part of how they get anti-gravity to work on this particular experiment. If it's alien or Darpa, we don't know. But that's one of your better pictures there, right?
It could be military or human drone or craft, but with reversed engineered alien technology, and they're testing different models and just flying them around.
If you look here, it looks like it's got a bit cut out the bottom, like it's got a square bit here.
Yeah.
Which would be where you normally would mount a camera. But yeah, it does look like it's got little lightning spikes coming off here since you've inverted it. But your camera's not picking it up. Just carry on.
Because it's inversion, you can't see the bright lightning bolts. You're
only
seeing the dark
you can see
ones.
this distortions at a fixed distance all around it. It's got to be a sphere inside a sphere. So it's still good. It's one of your better videos, actually. I'll give you credit for that one. That's really good.
Thank you.
Hey, Stone Hobbits here from New Zealand. Are you watching the new TV show? What's it called? Ringmaster or whatever it is. Lord of the Rings, Quest of the Ring, whatever it's called.
I saw episode 1 of Lord of the Rings, and it's amazing. You got to watch it. I got season 2 and 3. I haven't watched it yet, but it's amazing. I got to get popcorn to watch season 2. I love it. It's really good.
Yeah, it's good effects in it, and all those.
The CGI is better than Tyler's Secureteam 10 fake CGI UFOs. Way better.
Yeah.
Wheel says, what's crazy is I have similar footage. Maybe it could be Darpa, because I'm guessing Wheels is in America. Is Wheels local?
And Australia's got some links to military stuff too, isn't it?
Maybe it is some sort of military high-tech stuff that they're testing. They're testing here, testing there. Other people are seeing it. It's interesting. It's very interesting.
Maybe it detected you with outside filming, and it's part of its AI detection system.
I don't know. It's possible because I was using my laser beam to line up my camera for Jupiter.
Yeah.
And I had my camera lined up, and then I was drawing like squares around Jupiter, and I was painting Jupiter with my laser pointer, just mucking around. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. There's no aeroplanes around. And then it popped up in front of me, and the first thing I thought was, "Oh my god, what is that? That's amazing!" Then I felt total fear. Oh, it's coming to get me. Then I laughed at the fear. If they're gonna come and get me, come and get me. Let's go. And then I was like, I gotta record this. My camera's pointing the wrong way. And then while I was setting up the camera, I was thinking, did I attract this because I was painting Jupiter with my laser pointer? And I was like,
yeah.
I'm in Minnesota. Yeah, see, Wheels reckons he has almost the same footage.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Oh well, you need to team up and compare, I suppose.
Just like the Tic Tac videos the Navy released, I've filmed two Tic Tac UFOs with my infrared camera. I've got the videos. I uploaded them like a month or two ago or something. So like these things are popping up all over the place, America, Australia.
Yeah, but I think in this way yours has definitely got something different than any other video I've seen before.
Yeah. You would know. You've seen You've seen thousands and thousands of these videos. You'd know a lot more.
People would say that was video compression artifacts, right? But I think since your explanation of what you saw kind of fits what we're seeing here, though, with the lightning spikes coming off around the outside of it. You said it was going a certain distance till you drew a picture of it, so we'll go back to that in a minute.
See what we're looking at there. Imagine that, but like 30, 40 times bigger. That's how big the lightning bolts and circles were around it. It was huge. That's tiny. That is tiny compared to what I first saw. Like the lightning bolts coming out, and then the outer rim circle was like 40, 50 times bigger at least. Like enormous. The size of it put me into shock. I'd never seen nothing in it like that in my life.
You had something approach it there. Did you see that on the video?
I saw that. I haven't analyzed it much, but it's like something else. That could be a satellite. I don't know. Maybe that's just a satellite passing past.
It's because you ain't stabilizer. We can't see it very well, but...
I'm going to have to learn how to stabilize the video properly.
Oh, right. So, is that a star or something?
I don't know if it's... I'm not sure if it's a star, that could be just a star.
Right.
But it looks like it flies towards it. See?
Doesn't it?
I think it might be a star. I think it just might be a star it's passing past. I'd have to go over it again. I haven't really analyzed it too much. I've done a little bit of analysis. I haven't gone deep dive into it yet.
No.
I just did a bit of analysis, what to talk about. Then I uploaded it and just spoke as much info and tried to be as transparent as possible and share as much info as I could gather about it.
Yeah, like us, we're the boots on the ground guys now. So we're filming stuff outside and inside and.
Talmud, there is a lot happening in this video. Hobbit says we started seeing them early 2000s and got busier 2010. I've only started seeing orbs in the last 3 or 4 years, sort of where I live here up in the mountains in the highlands.
Yeah,
I've never really seen the other UFOs I've seen have been all different stuff, triangle lights and nothing too orbish. From all the years backwards when I was younger.
I'm just trying to find where you're drawn. Oh, there we go.
Hobbit said, "Got an address? I'll try and send you mine."
You can join our Discord group and you can post it there with Gabber. Gabber posts his links. If you've got a Google Drive link, you can just simply post them on there, and you can talk about it on there. You can go to my pinned comment to my webpage and find the Discord link. But you'll find us on there. Yeah, but we're about the only ones doing real research now on YouTube. Everything else is talking heads and talking about Lou and all that sort of garbage, right? And their videos are just shit. They really are. This what you've got here, the footage here, I find it really fascinating, and it's still better than the crap Navy one, as far as I'm concerned. What you've done here, even though it's just a dot in the sky.
The rest of the video is me describing everything that happened step by step, how I thought, how I felt, what I saw, with descriptions of my backyard. I show how big it is. That's how big it looked to me when I saw it. It's not above my shed. Otherwise, my shed and that tree would be glowing orange. So I'm guessing it was high up in the sky. It was about 50, 60 degrees elevation. But I think it was about 10 kilometers away from me. It was about 10 kilometers away from me. Because if it was directly above my shed, that would be orange from the light.
Yeah. And
then I sit there and I go through frame by frame, and like I try and look inside the ball of light.
Is that the moon?
That's the moon. There? That's just a picture of the moon.
So you had the moon and this one side by side when you saw it.
No. It was 6 o'clock in the morning. The moon was gone. This is just a reference photo. A couple nights afterwards.
Okay.
Because I wanted to take a picture with my laser pointer with it fresh in my mind, exactly where it was in the sky. So then when I look at the satellite app, I can pull it up and know exactly where it was with the satellite app.
Right. I'm not sure
and
what you're doing
then we
here.
I just got pictures, and I just like randomly I was taking frames out and looking at it with the filters and seeing what shape I could see inside the light. And the most recurrent shape I was getting was like a pentagon or a pentagon or hexagon type of shape. That was the most concurrent shape that I was finding inside the light.
Yeah, but that could be.
It doesn't mean that it's a pentagon shape.
No,
you know what I mean?
I think it could be your iris inside the camera that's causing that, though. Because the white colors, you're sort of putting it through here, the color swap like I do, and you're breaking up the color whites into various shades, and you can see that it's creating like a pentagon ring pattern sort of thing around it. But the problem is that
can you get a pentagon shape from a infrared camera, because that doesn't have a shutter and stuff like a DSLR has, doesn't it? It's just a camera and a lens, and it's recording. It doesn't have like that pentagon shutter like my Nikon P1000 has. If you're out of focus, all the stars go pentagon shaped. I'm
not sure. You'd have to find out. That may have
this is a different.
Infrared. Camera.
Because if it had a shutter, then you would have shutter control in the infrared camera, but there's no shutter control settings for it. I think it might be like a different sort of a camera setup. Catch you later. Hobbit's gone. See you, Hobbit. Thanks for dropping in to say g'day.
Oh, okay, Hobbit. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Very awesome share, and I'll look forward to catching up more. Yeah, we've got a lot more to cover yet. But
Wheels says, one morning getting home from work, I saw a huge fuzzy orb traveling fast through the clouds. It flew past so fast I didn't have time to get my camera out. Wheels, 18 Wheels. He's a truckie. He sees everything. He sees everything on them roads.
Okay, so he stuck something in Discord, he reckons. Okay, let's just have a look.
I just posted a screenshot.
Normally you'd have to you're posting it directly to me, not into the room though. Chrome shows play. Okay, that's what you're posting before. Okay, what we got in the room? Normally you'd have to get upgraded to post stuff. Lobby allows posts, so okay. I'll just give you an upgrade there. Where's Plex when you need him? Where's my helpers? Whereabouts is it?
1 hour 37 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. He's added so much to this. So approved member. Here we go. Alright, so now you're approved member. You got more access to all the rooms, or most of the rooms. So yeah, he's got a picture here. I'm not sure if I can actually show it. Looks very similar to your one. Let's see what happens. There we go. But yes, looks like it's got a little hole in it, doesn't it? But it hasn't got that spiky edge. Probably have to run it through the same.
That one's got like a hole, like it's in the middle.
No, it looks like in the same location.
Same location?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I can see it. It's a bit up the top.
Yeah. Seems to have a bit of vapor trail there too, but that's atmospherics, you see. It's going through cloud or ice crystals, that can affect it, right? What else did we have? Anything? Have you got a YouTube video, have you? Well, you could have posted it in the side chat if we give you a spanner. Since you might be a friendly type person, we can give you a moderator, and then you can post it in the comments on the side. But I'll do it anyway here. Is that you or Gabber though?
What did I do?
Well, I just wonder if it was you or him posting the link.
In one of the frames, I was analyzing. I was trying to look at the shape inside the light. I got 1 or 2 frames where there's a hole inside the shape, inside the light, like in the middle. Like the hole we were seeing was like on top of the ball of light, on top of it, where the energy and the electrical lightning bolts are coming. But then I found another hole inside.
Yeah.
Inside the ball of light, which was pretty interesting.
Yeah, he hasn't done any zooming in here, so I'm not sure what we're looking at.
You must follow the timestamps. I'm sorry. I just continue rolling. Timestamps.
What was
Check the description down below. Check the description.
Oh, he hasn't added any chapters here. He needs to learn to do chapters.
He just taught me how to do chapters.
Yeah, you need to do chapters. Always do chapters. It makes it a lot easier just to bounce around.
Yeah, click on more. Maybe he's got chapters in the description.
He needs to learn how to zoom in and stabilize images too. I did a 1-to-1 training session with Gabber one night, didn't I? Now he's improved it. You've improved your videos quite a lot since you've been with me.
I do. Thank you. Thank you for showing me that.
Yeah,
I still got a lot to learn. I watch a lot of YouTube video tutorials, how to do this in DaVinci Resolve, how to do that.
Yeah, okay. Timestamps. Where's the more tab? There it is.
Under the views tab.
Okay. Under the views tab. What do you mean views?
It says 1,400. Yeah. Click
you
more.
Mean comments? You mean comments? No.
Oh no, nothing. He says go to 1 minute 43. Wheel says goes to 1 minute 43.
No lav lights, no sound. See, if it was making lightning come off your one, I would have thought you would have heard that hissing static sound.
I did not hear a single thing. The sky was silent.
1 minute. What was it? 1 minute.
1 minute 43.
Right there somewhere. Okay. Yeah. Gone past it then, or what? I didn't see anything. Yeah, this needs to be better edited and maybe put some filters on. And you need an optical zoom. Better cameras. Definitely better cameras. Is this like security cam or what? What camera is it off?
There it is. I see it. I see it. I see it. See it? Middle of the screen. Middle of the screen. Top of the screen. Top right. Top right.
I
saw it. I saw it.
I thought I saw it down here.
I saw it. No way.
What's that? What's this here? See that light source there?
No, it comes from the bottom left-hand screen and shoots straight across the middle and goes to the top right corner. Got to go back. Yeah, start again.
Yeah, but what's this in the corner? Because that looks a bit like your orb.
I think it's just a tree.
Is it a tree?
Yeah, I think it's just a tree. Watch real close. 143. Yeah, I saw it. It was triangle. It was like this triangle, translucent light.
Yeah, I'll try 143. I think Gabber can probably give you some clues how to zoom in on that.
You just got to put a red circle around it and then put it through, and you'd see it really clearly in the video.
Okay, there's you got to remember stars do form triangles though.
No, this was a big triangle. This was a big triangle. It was definitely not a star.
Whereabouts? I'm seeing two triangle patterns there. 43.
Click play. There's a bit of a delay when you click play, and I see it on the video.
Let's see if I can do a step forward. I'll zoom in and step forward. Okay. See if that works.
It comes from the bottom left-hand corner, and it shoots straight across diagonally up to the top right-hand corner, through the middle of the screen. That's a Synox camera. That's that that Synox color night vision camera you're talking about?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure I'm pressing the right button.
You'll see it.
It's 46 now, so it must be moving. Well, I must have missed it again. I haven't seen it. Maybe you need a bigger screen. Or better eyes. This is why you need to zoom in and enhance things. That takes away the guesswork of what we're meant to be looking at. Yeah, it's definitely stepping on frame by frame. I'll just go back again. Okay.
Play it in slow motion.
I'm just doing frame by frame. You can see it's already gone up.
I think it doesn't kick in until like 155.
Have I got not high enough up? No. I just want to keep the number on the screen. You can see it's increasing. $34 now.
It's 143. I think it kicks in at 155 or something.
So definitely I'm doing it correctly here.
I'll find exactly where it kicks in.
136.
I'll go back in your stream.
137. 138. 139.
At 151, 152 is in the middle of the screen.
Okay, so we probably stopped it a wee bit too early then.
Yeah, it comes a bit later.
Well, so far I'm not seeing any movement, right?
Go to 151, 152, it's in like the bang in the middle of your screen.
$43. 44. 45. Still not seeing any movement.
It doesn't come up until like the late 40s.
Should be coming up something about now, surely. Alright. So you reckon it comes from the bottom left and goes on the right?
Yeah, bottom left and goes to the top right, straight through the middle of the screen. 151, 152, it's in the middle of the screen, bang in the middle.
48 now.
So we're almost there.
49, is it? No, 48 still. $49. You reckon you can see it?
I can see it at 151, 152. There it is. Is that it?
49.
There it is. I can see it.
I can't see anything. Whereabouts? Down here.
Bottom right hand corner.
Bottom right hand corner.
Bottom right hand corner, about a third of the way across the screen.
So is it meant to be there?
Basically, where the above the time, where it says the time of your video. No, to the left. It's bottom left corner. Bottom left corner.
You said right before.
No, but it's bottom left hand corner.
Right here?
Yeah, there it is there. Above the time, that triangle there. See the star? See that bright star above the time? See the time. Your timestamp 149. Now go up.
You're saying this
go up.
Here. That there.
No, the top left hand side, that bright star. It's right there. There. That bright star to your left.
That one up there?
There's a triangle. Yeah.
You're saying up here?
That star there, just to the left of that star, 2 millimeters, there's a triangle.
Go on with you.
If you keep advancing the frames, you'll see that triangle flow all the way across the screen diagonally to the top right-hand corner. Not up there, where you had the mouse before.
Up there. Down here.
Just you remember your stream's like 2-3 seconds delay. Right there. I'll take a screenshot for you. Down. I'll take a screenshot for you.
I am down.
Okay.
I can't get any lower than that. You should be.
I took a screenshot for you.
You should be
I took a screenshot for you.
You should be real time. Yeah. You should be watching
like
the real time on Jitsi. Should be real time on Jitsi. It should only be a few seconds out.
It's directly above the time counter. There's like this triangle. I sent you in Discord a picture of it. If you look, the second photo shows you directly above the time counter. There's this triangle.
Okay, let's have a look.
You can barely see it. You can barely see it. It's like translucent. If you advance the frames up.
Hang on. Let's put on this. Let's just turn on our color control thing.
Yeah, adjust the controls. It'll make it easier to see. Because it's like cloaked. It's like got like a cloak on or something. Some sort of optical camouflage.
I don't think you could get much better than that.
See the triangle? Yeah, there it is. There. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, you're saying this thing here?
Yeah, that flies across the screen. That flies across the screen.
This triangle here.
Yeah, that flies across the screen.
So I've got the right location, have I?
Yeah, that's the location. That'll fly to the top right-hand corner of the screen, straight through the middle of the screen.
Okay, we'll keep it on that sort of high saturation. Let's see. Okay, we've got some color changes. I'm not seeing anything fly. It's not moving.
There it is. See, it's moving.
Where?
You need more frames. You need more frames.
I can't see any movement. I see noise is amplifying the color. I can't see.
No, we can't see.
I can't see any movement, mate. saturation's changing.
I thought that was it.
No, I don't think so. Oh, right, I can see movement here. Something moved there. Up here, is it?
All I know is at 151, 152, you can see it in the middle of the screen with normal view. If you turn off that saturation.
I think there's
Is that it?
something here moving.
Well, yeah, 151, 152. That's it there.
Something's moving, I think. Hang on. No, maybe not.
Yeah, that's what I saw at 151, 152.
I can see a little dot moving. I can't actually see a triangle.
I think you got to turn the saturation off. You can't see it with the saturation now.
I can see something flashing in and out there. That thing.
Yeah, try turning the saturation off. Put it back
to
normal.
I can see a blob moving there.
Yeah, go to 151, 152. I saw it clear as day, but it was transparent. Like it's hard to see.
Yeah.
I reckon put all that back to normal. Put it all back to normal. Go to 151 and look in the middle of the screen.
Maybe if invert it. Sometimes
It's moving to the top right of the screen. Yeah, wheels. I saw it.
Okay, back to normal.
You just circled it.
Let's go back to 51, 2. I don't think we see it as good now. If it's there.
Go to 151. It'll be in the middle of the screen. 151. 151.
Yeah. Let me just.
Should be in the middle of the screen.
Where's that gonna go? Yeah. 51. I don't see it, man.
just press play. Just press play. Don't do frame by frame.
I think
just press play.
what you need to do is you need to go back and re-edit this. Okay,
he can send me the video. I'll put a red circle around it and I'll re-upload it.
Right.
I saw it. The blob you see is the triangle. I think I picked the triangle.
Look, it's turned off to HD again, damn thing. It's on 72. Maybe that's why I can't see it.
That's probably why, yeah.
Yeah, that's on maximum now.
720p.
Always got to keep checking on that because Google keeps changing it. Okay, so playback slow. Let's give that a try. Let's try that. We'll go back a wee bit. We're on normal settings at the moment. The site, even though it's an expensive camera, it's still only 720p, eh? So where's this UFO? Come on, guys!
I saw it.
All right, 51.
There it is. Wait.
It's
at the stars. It's at that star I said. The triangle. It's at the star. It's gone past the star. It's gone to the next star. It's in the middle of the screen. You can see this little translucent triangle. I can see it. No way. That's amazing.
I can't see anything like that.
You can't see it.
All right.
It looks like a sharp chevron.
I can see something moving here, but how do you know it's not a the what do you call it? The GPS satellites that move in threes. Yeah, I think you're going to need to do in some filter and zoom in and slow motion. Yeah, I saw something moving there, but yeah, I think definitely.
I could see it. I could see a clear triangle. Clear triangle.
Well, that's you. We'll try one more. We'll try the filters on. Try again, but we can't spend too much time on this. Oh, I thought I reset it. Anyway, Darker.
Wheels got a good
Brighter.
video. I saw it.
Okay, let's
Little
just
triangle.
let's do that one.
It looks exactly like a triangle craft with optical camouflage. So that's what it looks like to me. It makes it harder to see because it's a brown color. Yeah, it's like a light brown color. It's like cobwebs. It's like see through. I saw it last time, blurry, but there.
43. Is it still working? Must be. Yeah, 44. So it should come up at last digits there of 645, right? 47. Here it is. Something moving there. There it is there moving, isn't it? Is it a... I don't know if it's a triangle. It could be a chevron.
There it is. It's moving. It's moving.
That there.
That's that. Yeah,
there.
That's it. That blob.
That's not a triangle. That's a
Isn't
chevron.
it?
I think it's a chevron.
It looks like a chevron.
Yeah, it's a chevron. Hang on. Could that be a flock of birds?
I think it's Star Trek. It's Scotty. Beat me up, Scotty.
That is a bunch of birds because it's not an equilateral triangle. Look.
What are birds doing flying at night time?
They do, though. They do fly at night time.
I thought
Oh,
the
there
birds
you
were
go.
asleep.
That looks like a flock of birds to me. Like a geese or something like that. Whereabouts is the location again? It's that time of year, isn't it, at the moment, for migrations of geese and stuff. Let's have a look.
But they do that during the day. Geese don't fly at night.
No. Geese do fly at night. Flying at night. But yeah, it took a wee bit of effort to get that one. But I think a bit of video editing.
It's
and all
hard,
that.
yeah. You just need to put a red circle around it or a red arrow as it's going across, and you'll be able to
reduce
see
the
it.
effort.
It's
Geese
so faint.
fly at night when the air is calmer, or in the day when there's a helpful tailwind. They avoid flying into headwinds. So yeah, again, need information.
I don't think it's birds. I don't think it's birds.
So
I don't think it's birds.
it looked like birds to me, like this here. Look, that's what it looked like, flying in a V shape chevron, like that. Geese migrating at night. That might be a video we might have here. Okay, let's have a look. It takes a lot to please me that it's a UFO. Your one is interesting. And it's a shame you didn't capture it when it was closer, that's all. Okay, this is geese at night time on...
I captured it when it was right in front of me, but like it shrunk the light down 40 times smaller and went back to the little ball of light in the middle, and I was just like, I was devastated that I didn't capture the lightning bolts, the orange lightning bolts and the huge ball of light. I was devastated I didn't capture it.
Well, that's
nothing I could do about it.
So this guy needs to do some editing as well, right, for the geese. But again, this one's difficult. Fly over
Take a look at
night.
the photo
look.
I put in Discord.
There you go, look. Just had a big flock fly over me at 9:30 at night time.
I can't even see the geese. I can't even see the geese in there.
But I thought they normally go when it's full moon, though, so they can see where they're going. It's amazing how much light you get from a full moon. But anyway, yeah, it kind of looked like a chevron to me on that video. But you never know. Just keep on filming. You might get one of those sparkly orb things. We need to keep on looking and capturing the best we can. So it did actually fly through, and See, the thing is, you got to work out the speed of it. And to me, the speed of it was constant with a flock of birds flying at 1,000 feet or whatever.
But this thing is flying up. It's going up in altitude. The geese would be like flying level, wouldn't they? If you're comparing them.
No, it looked like it was on the side, flying on a side. Anyway, I think we spent enough time on that. But this one here...
Yes, it flies through the whole screen. I think it was on the edge of our atmosphere.
Captured from the video orb with a hole in the center. Oh, right. Did you have a link to that particular video? We can always look at it another time. Maybe just do a wee bit more editing on them, and you'll have... Let's see. Sighting orb with a hole inside. Okay, you have posted it. Okay, we'll just have a quick look then. But I think you need to do a wee bit more editing, and you can see what effort we went through with post-editing. But at least we got to see it finally. Okay, so this is similar to your video. Just keep it muted. So what optical zoom do these sonic cameras have on them then? Do they have a 20 times zoom, 40 times zoom, 100 times zoom?
I think the Synoxes are just digital zoom. There's no optical zoom on it.
Oh shit! And they're only 720p too.
Yeah.
Can you? I suppose you could fit
720p means it's more pixelated, so you can't get you can't get a shape, or it doesn't define the shape very well. You get like an average of the shape.
So where is
even 1080p, something so far away with 1080p, you're going to get pixelation. You really need 4K.
Okay, if he's still around, is he still in the side chat? I've made a mess of it.
I think he's still. I think he's still in there. I think I just typed a couple of minutes ago.
Okay, sightings. What timestamp are we looking at on this one? I have another one you can't miss. Go to 3 minutes 5. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, we'll start there. Like to slow it down, do we? 5. Okay, you reckon it's there on the screen, do you? Again, it looks like we're going to need to do some editing.
We need some red circles.
Look, it's only a 360p this one too, which isn't not good. Can we see it? Does it come up now or does it come up later? Okay, we'll just play it normally first. Maybe slow it down a bit, say half. Yeah, let's see if we can see it. Okay, I can see a little dot moving at the top of the screen. Is that what we're looking at?
Just do normal, and he says no slowdown. Do normal playback.
Oh, I got on half speed at the moment.
There it is. See the top of the screen. Top of the screen, slightly to the left from the middle.
Yeah, I already pointed out that one. Oh, here we go. So what's this, digital zoom now? I don't know, that's... Could be a satellite. Have you looked at in the software just to rule out satellite? Looks like he's done some editing here. But yeah,
I just zoomed in. That's the digital zoom of the Synox. He goes click, click. It goes in steps. It steps in and goes click, 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 click.
Yeah, I got the sound muted though. I'm not sure if it had music or what.
It's moving too slow to be a satellite. Satellites move faster than that.
Yeah, I'll put it back to normal speed now. We're seeing where it is.
I think it's moving. That's moving too slow to be a satellite, and it's too bright. Satellites are usually a little bit smaller. It looks a bit bigger and brighter than the satellite.
Yeah. It should be appearing now. Yep.
Oh, you had it in slow motion.
No, this is normal speed.
Normal speed.
Yeah, could that be a plane at 55,000 feet there though? And we're seeing the orange. We're seeing the orange glow here of. It looks like it's flickering.
Yeah, but he's got a night vision camera, so we would be seeing the strobe lights. We would see the strobe flash if it was a plane.
We are. We're seeing the red flashing. Again, this is why you need to use the apps. You need to rule out planes.
That doesn't look like strobes. That doesn't look. Strobe lights look different with the night vision camera. It looks totally different.
Again,
that looks like the same light over and over again.
Yeah, I'm not convinced it's not a plane.
It could be a plane, but like to me, after using night vision cameras, that doesn't look like a plane to me through night vision.
Is there any more? Yeah, that needs to really be zoomed in and enhanced. He needs to work with you, Gabber. Anyway,
yeah.
I think
if he sent me the videos, I could zoom in, put a red circle on it, maybe try some filters to make it enhance it. I could have a look at it for him.
And then just come on another Sunday and we'll go over it again. But yeah, so, it's all good. Just keep on filming. You never know what you're going to catch.
Wheels said, with my eyes, I could see the hole in the center. He thinks he saw a hole in the center of that orb.
Yeah, but we got to rule out mistaken identities. You know.
True.
If
I have a location, and actually I can't because plane radar only goes back a week. I don't have that. I don't have an account.
That's why you got to. That's why you got to do it straight away. Because you have to pay big money otherwise.
You got to pay $10 a month or something. I signed up for an account, and I did a one week thing for it.
Yeah.
And then I found out all their times were in UTC, and I had to convert 10 hours backwards from a Sydney time to UTC. I didn't like the fact that they didn't have normal Sydney time in the map, and I cancelled my subscription. I didn't want to.
Okay.
If they had normal, if they had the local time in the map, I would have kept the subscription.
Yeah, but look at that on the screen. Did your thing look like that? You said it was all orange though.
That's what it looked like, exactly like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But where the edge of the sphere was a thick orange border, thick orange border around. Yeah, so it's like a sphere inside a huge, enormous sphere. But that's how the lightning bolts were coming out, like. Zzz, zzz, zzz.
Shame you didn't record it. So you said it was that color, or did it have blue, or was it all these reds?
It was orange. Dukes of Hazzard orange, but like 50% transparent. See how the blue is like transparent, like you can see through it. See how the blue is like transparent, you can see through it. The orange, it was bright orange, and you could see 50% through the orange lightning bolts.
Yeah.
The Wheels says, I have a plane recorded with the same camera and it looks nothing like it. That's why I was saying, my experience with the night vision camera, you can tell a plane. Strobe lights are just like blinking.
They have to be the same size dots, is what I'm saying. So you have to get the right altitude of the plane to compare it, right? But yeah, it's good to compare and actually put up on video all the time.
That was an interesting video, Wheels. Thank you for sharing. I saw the triangle, the chevron.
Yeah.
I thought they were very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Here's one that's got more of an orange thing to it. That looks really more closer to your video, that one.
But even when it's flying, when the ball shrunk down to like 40 times smaller, it still looks like that lightning bolts are coming out as it's spinning around as it's flying.
There's one that's all orange. There you go. Wonders of physics. So yeah, maybe that's part of how it moves, and then also can use the iron wind to lift it up. If it's very light, right, and if it's got helium and it's got sparks going through it, it's not going to ignite, right? Helium is a neutral gas, right? So you can't make it explode like that. So if you had a sphere inside a sphere and you're charging the outer side of the other sphere...
If you made the sphere weightless, say there was no gravity in the sphere, made it weightless...
Yeah, and you had like a Tesla core in the middle. So this is why I keep going back to Tesla's research, right? Tesla had figured out this. Apparently, he had a levitating rod. So, yeah, I reckon between Townsend Brown and Tesla, someone's figured out something from both those guys' research. But yeah, this one here.
They figured out how to make something weightless with electricity and plasma. And then all you needed was
and helium. I think they're using helium too. Yeah, because if you make it lighter than air, right? But anyway, interesting stuff. And see what else you can get. Yeah, definitely do some work on those videos. Because that's why people just turn off, you know, seeing a little dot in the sky moving. It's not going to impress people. At least Gabber Gabber, you were the same like when I met you, and now you've improved. And now it's getting more interesting.
I'm learning slowly.
Yeah. So we'll just have a look at third phase stuff now, and how long
oh no. How fake?
We're going from real stuff. We're going from real stuff to fake stuff.
Is the UFO more fake than their fake tan? Which one's more fake?
Yeah, so let's just go over this and have a bit of a laugh. What's it too big now? Let's shrink it back down. Okay, there we go. I think I got rid of that tab thing, so I have to right click on it now. Okay, still loading. So that's the latest video they got up. I think we did all the other ones. Oh no, maybe. Alright, that one was interview with that Loeb guy. And I said... Well,
why does he have a red? Why does he have a red arrow on the thumb of a CGI picture of a TR3b?
Exactly. Why is he not using one of the real images that he's going to host?
Yeah.
And have,
like,
you know,
I grab a frame. I grab a frame of my video. I whack it on. Then I just put a big title screen on, and you can see the frame in the thumb. And like the words might be covering it. The words might be covering it. But if you want to watch it, watch the video.
That's what I always do too.
But he puts a red arrow to a CGI picture of a TR3b. What the hell are you doing?
Try include real images, right, in the thumbnail.
Yeah. You
know, what's in the episode. No CGI, unless it's talking about CGI and debunking it, of course. But but yeah, this is what I hate about these guys. They use clickbait thumbnails and they use clickbait.
Huge clickbait.
Yeah, huge TR3b captured during live news.
It's a CGI
broadcast.
picture. It's a CGI picture.
Hey, let's just play it and have a laugh.
I'm gonna puke.
Yeah, what's that?
I think I'm gonna puke.
I might have to turn it up a bit. Okay. Why is he not on camera?
He's wasting people's
Welcome back,
time.
everybody from around the world. It's Blake Cousins,
back.
and
Where
we're
are
doing
you?
it live.
There's nobody talking to us. There's nobody talking to us. Where's the host? Where's the host? This is sloppy. 30 seconds of your empty chair. You made me watch 30 seconds of an empty chair. Oh my God, this person with a fake suntan and fake CGI UFO videos.
Third phase of moon. I see people are joining us. We've got some incredible new UFO videos.
You didn't join us. You had an empty chair for 30 seconds and then
I'm excited. And it's crazy to do these live shows right here on YouTube and get
it's crazy to show an empty chair for 30 seconds
when we show you the evidence, and that's important. The public is where disclosure is at, You know, there's been a lot of talk lately.
Why does he blink his eyes and look away when he says that?
And we get these answers.
He has the weirdest body language.
His body language just shows his lies.
He doesn't believe what he's talking. Yeah, when his body language shows he doesn't believe what he's talking.
And he's looking up the left, which means he's fabricating the story, right?
Instead
of going over here,
he's not looking. You're not going to believe this. Yeah, look at his eyes. Like,
yeah,
his eyes give it away.
I mean, any answers from some of these big.
Now he's looking up. Why are you looking up for? What's on the ceiling? Is there something on the ceiling? Is there a UFO on your ceiling? Why can't he just look at the camera and talk?
Bring this evidence forward and ask the big questions. What is this whole?
His eyes are all over. It's just like a little snake.
Disclosure. Why is there such a hot topic on it?
He's trying to hide his words he's speaking. His eyes are trying to hide from the words that he's speaking.
And who else do you know does that?
Look at that smirk. Look at that smirk. Look at that smirk. He's like, you won't believe this. Look at the smirk he does.
Yeah, look at the body language here. He's saying, please believe me, people.
And he's not looking at the camera. Look. He's looking off at the wall. He's not even looking at the camera. He's staring off at the wall, trying to like make a story. Like
yeah. He's so transparent. But who else does this? But doesn't show his face when he's doing it all the time. He does live shows, but Tyler Klotner, right?
They copy each other. They copy.
Yeah, when he's done the confession videos, he's so transparent that he's lying, and his eyes are moving like this. Yeah. You know, do we have to bring up Secureteam lying through his teeth? Okay, let's go to my home page. We'll just compare it since we brought up body language.
Let's compare it. I think they copy each other.
So where does he confess? Okay, he confesses in this one. Is this one the Geekcraft? Because Geekcraft always cracks me up. You lying bastard! Oh, yes. So we'll just play a little bit now. From one of his live streams. I think he's cut it out now. Yeah, let's just carry.
Perfectly, the sign language lady goes with what he's saying. Hold up.
Hang on, we just have to.
This is funny.
I'm never going to trust you again.
I'm not a perfect person.
Okay. Unfortunately, we ain't got full screen here.
Just reset here. I'm not sure if it's clicking.
Look at this clown.
I thought it had.
Tyler the clown.
I got the full video somewhere.
Look at his face. Would you believe a face like that? Would you believe someone telling you a story with that face?
On his fake videos, right? You know. He's not really apologized for all the fakes that he fucking purposely and single-handedly executed, right? No, he doesn't want
Look at his face. He's got Tyler the clown. He's got that please believe me. Please believe my lies face.
For not,
look at it.
Checking.
Hang on. We've got lower quality here, I think.
Oh, shoot.
This Tyler's a clown.
It's just up a bit. Yeah, I just want to compare the body language, though. Hang on.
And that I'm going to be working on that diligently in the future to make Secureteam the best channel that it can be. So
he's looking down, looking all over the place, right?
And look at what I'm doing and say, hey, okay.
You can't look at the camera.
You from Tyler, do it the right way.
Stupid.
Look at his eyes.
Fast acid.
Here we go.
And that'll be it.
Jeranism?
So I apologize to you guys.
He looks to the left.
Yeah, I know Jeranism.
Looks to the left.
He's been on this channel before.
Looks to the left again. He can't even look at the camera.
Yeah. You guys want me to do Jeranism? I'll do Jeranism.
Thanks, Ground, for giving me a chance to post this video.
Looks down.
For, you guys.
He's looking down, right, down, left.
Yeah, down to the right, down to the left.
Sure did. Patrick,
yeah, so that wasn't the best one. He had another one where he's talking about the DUI charge. Whereabouts was that one? That one had the best body language ever in it, where you could see.
Look at him. Look at his face. I could never trust a face like that saying anything. I could never trust it. Never trust it.
Yeah. The true life at times of Secureteam. Oh right, it was actually in the other video, wasn't it? This one here.
I want to go grab a drink. I'll be back.
I put it at the beginning of this video.
Yes, my name is Ken.
Yeah, let's hear something.
And tough past couple of months.
There you go, just look at the body language.
Worse past couple of weeks. The original reason I stopped posting videos was because I started going across the country to film a new documentary that I've been wanting to work on for years. And then I started getting threats to shut my channel down, to stop what I was doing, to basically cease and desist my truth-seeking, and to stop digging around, as they called it.
Why is he looking at the wall?
Those requests, and I kept going.
Why is this clown looking at the wall?
Oh.
He's looking up to the left.
Actually, I've clicked on the wrong thing now.
He's looking to the left. Down
Alright,
to the
everyone, we start off.
Yeah. Now, he was actually looking
Left
at the
again.
left. Yeah.
Looks to the right.
Lost the place. Yeah.
And then I started getting threats to shut my channel down, to stop what I was doing, to basically cease and desist.
There you go. He looks over here, micro look over that way, which means he's making up a story.
Making up a story.
And to stop
He's lying. He's lying.
around,
Look at
as
his
they
body
call it.
language.
Yeah, look, he looked up here, left
Yeah.
up here.
Making it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I denied
Right
his
is
request.
right is memory. Left is making it up. Fantasy.
Yeah.
Look left. He's constantly looking to the left, making it up.
So he's mixing
To the
in
right?
he's mixing some facts in with a story.
I knew it.
Yeah.
One night,
Left
I
again.
was sitting in my house.
Right.
I remember falling
So yeah,
asleep.
he was sitting.
The
He
next
was
thing
sitting
I
in his house. Look
Okay,
to the right. Yeah.
he's looking down here,
remember is waking up in my car
looking up here, making up a story.
with a police officer outside of him.
Liar,
Who
liar.
then charged me with DUI. Now, if any of you have known me for any number amount of years, and
What's
my
he
family
doing
will tell you
driving
this, I'm
drunk
not a drug
on
addict,
6
and I
different bottles
certainly
of drugs?
do not
He could have
drink
killed
alcohol.
someone.
I think
What the hell
He
is he
took
doing?
He took out 5 letterboxes too before he
He
crashed
took
the
out
car.
5 letterboxes. What if he killed somebody? What 15 years of your life gone because you want to drive drunk and on drugs? It's a bloody
I'd
clown.
maybe drinking a drink of alcohol, maybe
Look. Total lie.
one.
Lie.
Total
year,
lie.
and that's usually at
Lie.
New Year's.
I had maybe one drink. Lie. He's looking to the left, saying it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But
He's a total clown.
yeah, he is a clown. But anyway, we weren't
You
going to
look-
make
you-
this.
you- you
We
look at
weren't going to
his-
make
you-
this
you
on
look at-
Tyler, but a lot of people don't know
You
the
look-
truth about him.
But you look at the arrest video, he's slurring, he can't stand up. The police officer stopping him from falling over. He's just mumbling, garbled, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. He's that drunk and that high on drugs that he can't even talk properly to the police officer. He's just
yeah.
like mumble, grumble.
Yeah, the police have got shit video cameras on their cars, right? And then they park it too far away as well.
Why did he park so far away?
And this is only closest as he gets, you know, and the camera's just shit, you know. You can't even make out the face very well, and it's low quality. Unless they gave a low quality version of it, because they did edit out the audio a wee bit.
You can tell it's him though. You can tell his face.
Yeah, of course you can tell it's but it's all sort of misty, terrible cam work, right? It's going through a car window for starters.
He is so drunk. He is so high. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, but there's a part there where he's talking to him through the car window, right, before they move closer. But anyway, if you want people, if they want to watch it, it's all on my channel here. I think there's recap
Put the
of
link.
the other,
Put the link in the chat, so if people want to watch it, they can just
the
click on the
truth
link.
on Tyler.
Yeah, I like how you put links in the chat when you're talking.
It's taking ages to come up, but yeah, here's all the videos on Tyler. Faking smoking gun evidence, Secureteam, fakes, NASA, whistleblower voice. 100%
Hi, I'm Ken the astronomer. I mean Tyler.
Yeah.
I got a voice changer, but my name is Ken the astronomer. I worked at Area 51, NSA. Worked at NASA. He got caught big time lying. He interviewed himself. What a clown. He could have just paid his cousin and interviewed his cousin, but he had to interview himself. What a clown with a voice changer.
Yeah, there's one I made here. That one's doing it in real time to prove that I wasn't behind making it. But yeah, that was the best one here, live 2018, which I just play it straight off YouTube, right? Although YouTube's playing up here. YouTube doesn't want us to play it again for the 10th millionth time. But I was using this pitch shifter thing, which I got, probably haven't got it enabled here, but I can turn it on and show you.
I have done my work there the past 8 years, and within the next coming months, will be discharged.
Okay, so that was me uncloaking it.
I myself am a worker in one of the underground bases located near Groom Lake. I have done my work
Groom
there
Lake.
for the past 8 years.
8 years at Groom Lake.
And within the next coming months, will be discharged.
You can tell it's him.
Now, what I'm going to tell you, you may want to take with a grain of salt, but I assure you, everything that I am about to say is truth, is fact. And whether you know it or believe it or not, everything
Believe it or not,
I'll tell you.
What's going on there?
Yeah, so you can see here that I found videos online and just decloaked it with the pitch shifting. But there's another one here where I take out the samples. Go away. How do we close that sucker? Where's the side list gone? Oh, I hate this thing. How do we get rid of that sucker? Go away. Okay, there's one called Secureteam radio, where I pull out the clips, right? Here it is. Here, this one here. This is the one with the 3 leaker interviews he did, which are all fakes by using his own voice.
Yes, my name is Ken, and I work
My
as
name is
an
Ken.
astronomer and a scientist for a government agency. That is all that I can
I'm an
say
astronomer
at this time. This
Astronomer
footage
now.
here was personally taken by myself and another colleague at the WM Observatory, which is located near the summit of Hawaii's Mauna Kea.
My name is Dr. Eric Norton, and I have worked as an outside consultant for the NSA and NASA for going on 12 years now. My
NSA and NASA.
at present warrants my need to take the appropriate steps to keep myself protected as best I can. One of those
Hi,
steps
my name's
is not to
Tyler.
give too much information about myself. What I can tell you is that I have worked as an outside consultant on many projects.
So you can even tell it's him, I reckon, even without the decloaking. But Tyler isn't worth the time.
He's not very bright.
Unfortunately, he is, because he's still got 200,000 people watching him. So he's definitely worth the time, because he's still disinformation.
But the people that are watching him are not very bright.
No,
they believe such fakery.
Yeah, I debunk every video he puts out. I break it down and show you what it really is, you know, from scratches on film or whatever.
Projects led by our government, the U.S. government, which is involved in several research projects, and to date have made some very interesting overhauls.
It makes a really long script. You can see it goes on, right?
I'm creating this message to let the people of the world,
He's such a
whoever
faker.
happens to hear this, know the truth about what is going on. is common knowledge within the Black Ops community.
He creates these big
at the
long
most
scripts.
highest and secretive level.
Okay, this is the truth on radio.
My name is Dr. Eric Norton, and I have worked as an outside consultant for the NSA and NASA for going on 12 years now. My security clearance at present warrants my need to take the appropriate steps to keep myself protected.
The date is June 29th, 2008, 6:32 p.m. I'm creating this message to let the people of the world, or whoever happens to hear this, know the truth about what is going on with regards to the alien presence in our world, as well
Look
as...
how well I decloaked that one. You know, you can even hear the fan noise of his PC.
interstellar space and within our own solar system. I myself am a worker in one of the underground bases located near Groom Lake. I have done my work there for the past 8 years, and within the next coming months will be discharged. Now, what I'm going to tell you, you may want to take with a grain of salt, but I assure you, everything that I am about to say is truth, is fact. And whether you know it or believe it or not, everything that I will tell you is common knowledge within the Black Ops community at the most highest and secretive levels.
Busted.
Black Ops community. What is he? Is he Delta Force or something? Chuck Norris?
Base near Groom Lake for the past 8 years, and have done my work there as a researcher and analyst, working within the realm of the ET program, as we call it.
Anyway, if you want to watch this,
amazingly, he has the same long S's. Yep, he has the same long S's. He even uses the same words and like pronounces the words the same. He was like,
yeah, back to these
they all are.
Back to these fakers. Number 2 biggest UFO channel.
Much that it's made the Congress, the Galileo Project, among other
Hey, look at all the hand
Galileo Project
institutions trying to find out what the phenomenon is. What is their base?
Can't believe anything from Galileo because he interviews on Third Phase of the Moon, which is a big UFO hoax channel. Okay, let's move on.
You can't believe anyone associated with Third Phase of Moon. Nobody.
No,
you cannot believe them.
No one. Is that South America? Sounds... Whereabouts is that? Sounds South American, doesn't it? Okay, what do you reckon this one is? Looks like it's a rotating light. I'm starting to feel a bit queasy again.
We've got a second sighting of the same event from multiple different angles.
It's a weird one.
Yeah, it's pretty bad quality video though, isn't it?
It's very pixelated, like you see a light revolving around.
Yeah. Could that be just simply an airship with one of those...
Alright, so now we're going to do a little look over on this, because...
Could it be an airship with a rotating words going around?
It's interesting when we're looking at these kind of sightings.
Yeah, I reckon it could be, you know.
Tell exactly what we're looking at, but in this case, it's interesting. We're not seeing any kind of anti-collision FAA lights there, and it seems to be...
Well, that's the point. I think the airships do have a blinking red light, don't they?
Kind of wrapping around something, some kind of craft in the sky. We really can't make out any structure.
You don't see a craft in the sky. He's talking...
We're hearing from the people on the ground, they seem shocked and in awe of what they're looking at, almost as if they're seeing something up there that
So you're not zooming in on it
defies
or anything, right?
anything that our human minds can comprehend.
He's not zooming in
This
because
is
you know you
incredible
won't see
stuff.
nothing.
I wanna
That's why he
thank,
doesn't zoom in.
Armando Hermanez.
It'll break his hoax.
$9.99 super chat. He says
Like,
that
you see a
Secureteam
light
has been spotted
revolving.
several times around Seattle.
But you can't
Yeah.
see anything else. There's no craft. There's
So
no
that could-
object. There's nothing.
Yeah, that could be simply just one of those LED kites, right, with the rotating LEDs, right? It could be a airship as well, but I don't see any blinking lights, so I'm leaning towards a more lead kite again on that one, or possibly even a drone far away.
It could be a balloon with a torch sticky tape to it, spinning around.
Yeah, it could be anything really. Yeah, it's just crap, isn't it? It's not moving like crazy. It's not moving off crazy.
That's why he won't zoom in and analyze it, because he knows it's lousy footage. He's trying to make a story up out of lousy footage.
It could even be shot. It could even be through a window here, and it could be one of those ceiling lights or something. You know.
Yeah.
It does look a bit hazy, doesn't it? Maybe it's not.
It's like fog or smoke or cloud or something.
I've seen it before, and it's amazing. You know, let me tell you, the TR3b, if you get a lucky enough chance to see something like that, it is something.
Although it's probably one of the only real UFOs he had on his channel, lol. Probably wheels, probably wheels.
Yeah, let's just move on. Move on for that one. Is that still the same? Is he going to zoom in? Oh no, he's got technical problems. I hear they
seem to have a little difficulties here. Let's see if
looks like the camera USB disconnected or something. Alright, he's playing another video now, is he? Alright, he's had technical problems. Yeah.
Here we go. Back on track. What appears to be some kind of tic-tac captured from
some kind of tic-tac.
So what do you think it's going to be, guys? It's going to be another plane,
CGI.
Isn't it? No. This one's
going to be like a balloon flying past.
Commercial airliner. Look at this, guys.
No, it's going to be another plane that you can't see the wings on.
Too far away.
And it's filmed portrait too.
Filmed in portrait. Oh my! It's just everything's just gone wrong.
See, that looks like a plane, a smaller plane lower down.
Filmed
it does
outside a passenger window. We're going to do a side-by-side comparison again in real time. Original to the left, the blown-up version to the right. Here, are we looking at a tic-tac?
And I think Mick West has also managed to get the date and time, and he overlaid it. He did a good job on that one. Did we look at it last time? Mick West. I'm pretty sure he debunked that one. Maybe we'll come back to Mick West debunk on it, but I think that was a plane.
What did Mick West say? It was a plane?
Oh, he ran it through the normal apps like you should do if you're a real researcher. Yeah. And proved it beyond doubt by overlaying 3D view on it. So this is why I have a good memory, because I've seen that before, and I'm pretty sure he's got it up here somewhere. It looks like he's added a lot more. Why does that come up? Looks like they've been modifying it again, have they? Can we get rid of that? Damn, buddy. Twitter always trying to force you to. I thought I got around that problem. Looks like they've tried to get around the blocks. Damn, Twitter. Okay, let's scroll quickly then. Reload and then scroll quickly before it pops up again. Not that one. Wonder if I can get rid of that sucker. Where's my nuke for it? I can't see it. You don't normally get element hider and just get rid of that shit they overlay on top. Yeah, looks like we got a new problem here. Twitter is being an asshole. Trying to get people to sub now, join it, to try and get the numbers up So Elon Musk buys it, you see.
Fake inflation numbers.
I don't really want to log in though. Can't see.
You need to use like 10-minute disposable email address and just make a fake account to log in.
Yeah, I probably do actually. Stupid, really, isn't it?
Takes like 2 minutes. You just make a fake account, log in. You can leave lots of nice messages for Tyler and all your fan club goof on.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to do that though. We shouldn't be forced to log in just to view public posts, right? We didn't used to have to. There's the nuke thing. So why is it not showing up? Nuke. Can't see it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's see if this can get rid of it. Sometimes Twitter says tab was loaded before. Ah, okay. We have to reload it, do we? It'll pop up again in a minute. Meantime, we'll just scroll, see if we can find the video debunk for it. Ah, here we go. It's popped up again. Has it got a shadow over it? Yeah, you just go tick. Got the font too small now. Let me just adjust it again. I think it's got some. Oh, right, it won't allow us to scroll. Bastards. They got some other.
Twitter's just such a garbage UI.
Yeah.
I can't stand Twitter. It's just terrible to use. That user interface for a user.
Let's see what happens this time. We never had this problem last time we were on a live show. There we go, it's kicked in now. They put on something over top of it, so you can't scroll.
I know that video just looked like CGI to me.
Yeah, let me just reload it again.
I didn't like that new third phase of the moon video. It did not look like a Tic Tac.
There's something else on that page. Stopping us scrolling. Okay, it might be alright now. Okay, let's try now. All these hidden overlays. No, still something kicking in. Ah, fribbit.
I don't worry about it. I don't worry about it. Twitter's just horrible UI for a user to use.
Yeah, I thought there was a plugin I had on this. Obviously, the plugin needs to be updated. Was it Twitter login something or other? Oh, hang on. It allows us to select, but it won't allow us to scroll. We can't scroll. Oh, was that it? I just saw. Oh, I just saw it. Well, maybe it was on UFO interest. No, I'm pretty sure it was on Mix. Yeah, happy hour. It's not gone too far, is it? You almost have to check out everything before you start a live show. You know, it's just ridiculous. Well, that's not popped up. Let's see if that one keeps on going. What's that one there? Was that the McWest one? Reddit. McWest. It's popped up again. Keeps interfering. I guess I have to log in. Oh, I have to sort it out another time then. I think... Let's see. McWest, he does debunk it.
I believe you. I believe you. I was just wondering what he thought it was. Airplane with no wings.
Let me see if I can sort this out on the other screen. I'll see if I can sign in, just in case it reveals any private stuff. Looks like it's going to do it anyway. Fuck me. That's why I don't like doing it live. Hang on, let me just...
That's why I use OBS. I can just click on a pre-made screen and it will show a picture that I've chosen, and I can log into stuff.
Yeah, let me just put the troll thing up.
And I am dumb.
Why sort this out?
And I am dumb. 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 And I am dumb.
Yes, my name is Ken, and I work as an astronomer and a scientist for a government agency. That is all that I can say at this time.
Yes, my name is Ken, and I work as an astronomer and a scientist for a government agency. That is all that I can say at this time.
Ariane, yes, written. Okay, we should be able to solve it now. My page. McWest. Okay, back to square one. So I'm logged in as an out there channel. We shouldn't have any problems with nag screens now. Alright, let's see if we can find that video. Not that one, I think. That's filmed from a plane. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Man, he posts a lot of stuff. Pretty sure he had it. What the hell is it, Mick? Must have gone past it, I think.
I didn't see it.
What's that one? Oh, hang on, what am I on here?
My name is Ken, the astronomer. Dump.
I thought I stopped that.
I love it. It's funny.
Alright, is that the one?
Is
this the one?
Coster.
Is this the one? Yeah, that's the one, isn't it? That's the video?
Yeah. Yeah, the plane. Yep, Tic Tac.
Someone's managed to overlay someone's worked out the train through using Google.
Yeah.
So now they know what the location is. He overlays the flight radar data.
So that's another plane.
It's just another plane, yeah. But he shows you.
That's pretty cool. He overlays the flight radar in 3D. You can see it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, he's got one with a side view, I think, as well. New psych record feature coming along. But yeah, he did have a better video than that, I think.
Yeah, 100% doesn't look like a tic tac. It's too big.
Oh, is that
Way
the
too
one?
big.
Oh no, that was the other one. Did I mute it? Yeah, I think he had some talking on it. No. It's on Metabunk anyway. Let's go there and have a look. After all that, it's on Metabunk. Alright. What the hell? What's going on? Looks like he's loaded. It's not allowing me to scroll. What's going on here? Something strange going on. No. That's no good. It's not allowing me to scroll. What's going on? I'm pretty sure he had a better video than that. Re-overlaid the flight radar data. He had another video. Oh, damn if I can find it now. And maybe it was Scott Brando that had it. What's that one? Fire. Pretty sure he had a better video. What's that one? Here we go. Ever wonder how Metabunk tracks down UFOs? Here's a quick... What's that the one?
This video cropped up on Reddit.
Oh, here we go.
It shows a white cigar-shaped object being viewed from the window of a plane. It's described as a tic-tac, and the location given is in eastern Kansas. Now, you'll probably recognize this as being just another plane. The low resolution and the lighting mean you only see the white fuselage, not the darker wings, and even most of the people on UFO Twitter and UFO Reddit seem to agree it's probably just a plane. But which plane? And can we prove it's a plane? It was shared on Metabunk yesterday evening. Firstly, the plane type was identified by Flarkey as a United Airlines Embraer E175 based on the image of the wing. I then found the original report in the MUFON database and extracted the precise time of the start of the video from its...
He must have a membership to be able to access that, because remember, we had to log in. Did anyone actually test out that search MUFON login? Tried to create an account to log in, because I tried it and I can't get access.
Data. 20:07:31 UTC on September the 1st, 2022. Then Easy Muffin found two planes that seemed like a great match. SkyWest 5553 flying for United and Delta 982. They also identified features in the terrain where the planes crossed paths that perfectly matched the video. It turned out that the location in the video description was off by over 300 miles to the west.
I wonder why that was.
Letting us look at the ADS-B GPS tracks in Google Earth, and Jarl Mai identified some more matching features in the terrain. Finally, I took those ADS-B tracks and the start time of the video and dropped them into my new version of the SITREC simulator that shows the view of one plane from another. It was a perfect match, proving that these were the actual planes. SITREC allows me to recreate arbitrary situations in a variety of ways. I originally set it up for Gimbal, GoFast, FLIR1, Aguadilla, and others, but I recently extended it to do these plane-from-plane UFO sightings, and it's been very useful in proving that what we see is a plane. Here's another similar case near Lake Michigan. Lessons learned? Firstly, if you take a video from a plane, then note your flight number. That will save a lot of work. Also, note the exact time down to the second, including what time zone that time is in. If possible, share the original video file direct from your camera. Also, tools are a great time saver. It takes a lot of work to program them, but if you're doing this...
Oh yeah, so we know third phase don't do anything that Mick's just shown here, and that's why it's a sham, right? So we'll post a link to that one now we've found it. I knew I've seen it before. Mick debunks TikTok. So that one there is definitely debunked because they got it on flight path there. They matched the terrain and everything. Yeah, but why would that guy be 300 miles off? Is that just to throw people off searching on the apps, I reckon. Naughty person.
Or is this maybe an airplane off in the distance and the digital pixels on these iPhones aren't not picking up the wing? Again, it's hard to tell, but look at this. I'm not seeing any kind of wing or tail. I see some kind of glimmer and shimmering there. It's quite impressive stuff what we're looking at here.
So you can see what he did there. He said, oh, could it be a plane? And then he sort of draws you away from that idea, you know, the shimmering and all that, you know, because it's low res.
$1.99 super chat. Much love, fam. Appreciate your support, guys. What are we looking at? Is this a Tic Tac? It sure appears to be. But then again, as we look at these,
I think I can even see the tail fin on that in some frames, right? See, it looks like it's tapering off at the back like a normal plane does. It's probably got a blue tail fin.
Videos, it's hard to tell. Again, these phones, they're picked.
See, so that's why you don't watch these guys. It's just waste of time. But we have to go over it. We have to go over it so newcomers that come along can actually see.
It seems like there's some kind of barrage of hits that we're getting, kind of messing up it's kind of buffering it, but the camera signal is coming in. But I don't know. Let's just get to it. Interesting, the Tic Tac. Guys, I want to get your thoughts. Now, it's interesting when there's a live broadcast.
So I'll probably wrap up on this today, and because I got to go because I'm not feeling terribly well, actually. All right, I feel like puking. I'll just put it that way. I'm not sure what's going on at the moment, but yeah, we'll just finish it off.
During live broadcasts like this, you have difficulties with technical issues, which we're having. But then again, there's unexpected moments that the camera captures. In my opinion, when these news broadcasts go live, that there's these certain situations where the phenomenon's actually seen as the live broadcast cameras capture something in the skies. And what we have right here is one of those cases. Just recently, Serena was in Wimbledon. I think she lost, but there was some coverage right after the tournament of a news reporter during a live broadcast. Something was captured, and somebody sent this in to us, said, guys, take at this. So we did some enhancements on it. Guys, take a close look at this. It's interesting stuff here. It's added.
What's it going to be? A blurry image, right?
It's back. Today was a day.
Hey, where's this Tic Tac or whatever it is?
I ran in right after her hit. I just watched her as she walked out and walked off the court.
Yeah, see anything in the skies?
Oh, wait, guys, did you see it? Look, as I pull in, get a closer look over her left shoulder, there's something that comes into frame. I'm adding some brightness contrast. There it is. It almost looks like there's a TR3b, 3 lights moving in a triangular formation over her shoulder. Again, it's very low quality, but.
So what do you reckon it is, guys?
Live broadcast and said, hey,
I can't tell. What is that? It's a bird. Look at the wing.
No, I don't think so. I think it's a plane. If you type in Wimbledon, right, it's right next to the airport.
Huge TR3b catching. Oh my lord!
Wimbledon.
These people are joking. They're such clowns.
Planes. Because I think they've complained about planes making too much noise during the games. And I think Wimbledon tries to change the flight path so they're not so close. Let's see what comes up. Yeah, Wimbledon. Heathrow noise. Here you go. We're currently on easterly operations, landing at runway blah blah. Status. Flights to the Wimbledon Championships 2022. So we just seen a plane coming in at the airport, right? Delayed Heathrow flights making sleep impossible. Wimbledon tennis by helicopter and private jet charter. What's that one? Above our heads. Flight paths over Wimbledon. Alright, that's not it, is it? Wimbledon. No, that's not the one. Wimbledon is what we want. So Heathrow, it's got to be near. Oh, Wimbledon. Why's it got that? Not Wimbledon. Is it Wimbledon or Wimbledon? Maybe I spelled it wrong. Maybe it is Wimbledon. Maybe that's it. I've probably got it wrong. Wimbledon. Is it I thought it was T, but it might be D. Maps. Wimbledon. Tram stop. Where's it disappear to? Oh, here we go. It keeps changing the position. Wimbledon. So is that the same place or not? Let's see. UK has a lot of place names. Wimbledon. I thought it was Wimbledon tennis, but let's have a look. I think it's near the airport though. No, it's Wimbledon, isn't it? I always thought it was T, but Wimbledon. Looks like tennis. Yep, tennis, Wimbledon. Championships, currently known as Wimbledon, is the oldest tennis tournament. I always heard it as T myself. I'm not really into sport though. Yeah, so that's got to be it. So they're talking about flight paths over it. And it's got to be an airport here then. Get rid of that. And the airport is here, isn't it? Somewhere. Where is the runway? Oh, here it is. Alright. Where is the airport? London? It's got to be here somewhere. Okay, damn, I wish I wasn't having these flushes of sickness keep coming over me. It's really bad. Airport. Give it to us. Oh, there's the airport, is it? Heathrow, there you go. Heathrow, where's Wilmington? How far away is it? Wimbledon, dun. I gotta get used to that. Can we see it? Oh, there it is. So it's not far away. So that what we saw in the sky would easily match a flight path of a plane coming down to land, right? To me, that doesn't look like a tennis thing there, though, does it? What's that? What we're looking at there? Tennis. Central. Oh, they're calling it the village. It's not actually the place they play. So you can see how close it is here. So I reckon it's a plane flying past. Okay.
Guys, did you just notice what was broadcasting during this Wimbledon event? Again, something over her shoulder. I'm doing some brightness contrast here, guys. What's your thoughts?
It's probably because I hear Americans say D's and T's, you know, they say, there it is here. There's a plane.
Okay, could
looks
it
like
be
a plane.
lens
Yes, a plane.
flare? Let's see
coming in for landing.
where this is
Yeah, it
actually
is.
coming from.
It's heading in the
Lens
right
flare.
direction. It's heading in the right direction, I think, too.
Yeah.
Locate some kind of lights within the area of the motion of the camera to create this a possible illusion of a light or refraction
There
of
it is,
light
there.
lens flare.
There it is. That's
I'm
flying
not
to the
seeing
airport.
Any of that right now? The camera is really steady, so there's no optic illusion here, in my opinion. Something's up there. It's just a matter.
I got to get going, Paul. I got a kingdom war with my kingdom in the game.
Oh, okay. I'll be wrapping up in a minute. Okay,
Just
he's got
about to
his,
start.
got
All
his
right.
dog on there.
Thanks for having a look at my video and and telling me what you think. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm not too well today.
I'll take-
That's all. But yeah,
That's all right. I hope you get better soon. You better go have a rest, mate. Do some videos later.
Yeah, let's just finish this off. Okay, we've seen this one also on Mick West. We analysed it, which is this a CGI one.
CGI, yeah.
Yeah, they've got dots in the sky. You can see how fake it is, right? See, that's so fake. There's no motion blur.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to be too much of an expert to see that CGI.
Look how it's floating. That's floating CGI. Look how it floats.
Yeah, you can see
that's just CGI.
That's really, really crude CGI, right?
Yeah.
Look, there's no motion blur. There's no up and down with the person's moving the camera.
The light when the camera moves, those lights don't blur at all.
Yes, right. You should get little streaks of light, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
So that's obvious.
As soon as the camera moves, it'll warp the shape of the circle. It would not be a perfect circle.
That's right.
Tell the news about their experience. Again,
okay, I gotta. Oh, we got 5 minutes. I got 5 minutes left. You got me for 5 more minutes.
Honestly, it's so silent. Because if it was one light, then I would.
He's
interviewing people.
Yeah, he's brought up people that are meant to be experts. He said none of them are experts because straight away we can see that CGI, and we know by the way that there's no streaky lights and motion blur. These people are
How's
saying
she an expert?
I would have maybe thought, oh, a helicopter, a plane, something like that.
You know, it's not
there were
helicopter.
So many of them together.
Yeah.
People are saying it's drones or lasers on drones and all that sort of stuff. No, Third Face should know that CGI.
Do that, but does it seem like that there's anything that the lasers are reflecting off of?
That's pretty unlikely. So I'm still thinking that this may be someone testing their do-it-yourself.
Yeah, it doesn't warp. Does not warp when the camera moves. There's no warp in the sphere. All right, I gotta go, mate. Take care. Go have a rest.
Okay.
Catch up later.
I will in a minute. Yeah, thanks. Okay.
Have a good one, buddy.
Did you hear what the reporter is asking the supposed drone expert of what he thinks? He just you just heard it. He says, "Do you believe that these could be lasers, maybe playing a game up there and creating this illusion?" He's asking this drone expert, which they invited on.
No, it's just CGI, mate. That's fairly obvious. And Mick West has got it up to anyway, I think. We just skimmed past it before, didn't we? We saw that one too. Is that the one? No. Yeah, I wish I wasn't feeling so sick today. I've not been this sick for a while, actually. I might have to go and take a sickness pill. That's how bad I'm feeling right now. Not that one either. That one's fake though. It's got to be. I think we've skimmed past it, but I think he does debunk it. Is that the one? It's not doing anything. Just move more and infrared down. Small lights. Just there's zero motion blur. Okay, so that's the one. So you can see motion blur here, but the lights are never motion blurred. Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. Oh, sickness.
Oh, what did I just freaking see, dude? What was that? Oh my.
So that's the original video there. I think we're pretty much near the end now of that one. Don't think we missed any. So I'm just going to wrap up, guys, because I'm feeling really crook now, unfortunately. But we did spend quite a lot on this today. See if I can get better for next time. Yeah, I haven't even taken any regular pills today. That's how bad I feel. So I'll just say good night, and we'll wrap it up there. And hopefully you enjoyed what we did. Good night. All take care on the roads, and don't get sick. Okay, we'll just run up the end credits and just end it. A few technical problems there because people are changing things on us all the time. Twitter, you know, we have it working perfectly, and then they go and update stuff. Yeah, thanks Shogun and Saitans and Jasper. I didn't actually have the time to go over all your comments there, but yeah, I'll have to go, guys. I haven't been this bad for a while. Just got gradually worse during the show, that's all. Thanks for your well wishes and all that. Thanks to new subs as well. And hopefully bring some more decent stuff. What have I gone and done there? I'll close it down now.